Tonight is the night we have been waiting for since last year, I suppose. I don't know when. Like, how long do you wait for these things? Do you?
Dad's birthday.
That's it. Oh my God! Actually, isn't that weird that the NFL will do that? Happy birthday to our dad, who is probably not watching right now. Probably not. But happy birthday to him anyway.
That's right.
Back-to-back weeks with parental birthdays there.
Yeah. The way it's always been.
That's true. That's the way it always been, and the way it always will be. It actually will be the same going forward. But it is rare that the draft chose to have the draft actually on his birthday. So we're going to have some drafts in honor of that, I suppose. In honor of all those things. But good to see everybody here. Baker, look at that. Right off the bat.
What's the story, Noam? Thirsty guy walks into a bar. You finish it.
Baker, thank you for the 72 months at a tier 2. That is ridiculous. That's 6 years.
That's 6 years.
That is 6 years to you and me.
That's right.
Baker, thank you for the 72 months at a tier 2. That is crazy. Clam, it is good to see you. Lily is good to see you too. Guardian Down. Everybody here. Have you shown Keith? I have not. I did not show Keith your Medusa because there's only, I mean, that's, no, that actually is a tattoo.
Oh.
It is a full on, it's kind of like a stomach like area tattoo of a Medusa head and these snakes. You will not. No, I will show you at the break. Right, I will show him at the break. But it is good to see you all here. Keith is not playing TFT, but he is playing around with some draft picks. So it seems like you were looking at you couldn't get your mind off of it. Did you make any bets?
No.
Okay.
No, I didn't. It was going to be. I'm into making the $1 and $2 bets.
Yeah, is that your move?
Something's at a minus 155. That doesn't profit too much. But I thought about Williams number 1. I'm going to put everything I had on it.
I know. It is so crazy. It is negative 20,000. That might be like one of the least amount bets of money where you could get a return on in like the history of anything.
It feels like will be drafted tonight.
I think you might be right. I think you might be right at least 5 or 6 times just in the first round for sure. Just at least 5 or 6 times. Beside myself with joy? Nice. I'm glad you're beside yourself with joy. I'm also very excited. What?
We're beside each other.
That's true. I was like,
with beer.
We will have some beer here very soon. Yeah, we got to get that out of here. But it is the About Beverages podcast. We are here once again most Thursday evenings. If you are new to the show, today is going to be something a little different. We are doing. Oh, you didn't even have your mic near you. Oh my God! Can anyone even hear you?
Well, we got a little warning there. Thank you. Back now.
There we go.
There we go. I knew I felt way too free.
You're like, man, this is amazing.
I was unfettered.
Well, good. I'm glad we didn't even get to like full on introductions. I need some alcohol. Rough day today. Well, then you should have some alcohol immediately.
I have returned.
He has returned. He's back. That's a way too funny.
Something's missing.
Here it is. Yeah, so here it is. But yes, the About Beverages podcast. We are here once again. My name is Andrew,
and I'm Keith, and I have my microphone now.
Oh, good. So, that is good. So now we can get the show started. We've got 5 beers. We're having drafts for the NFL drafts. You came up with the catchy name. I came up with the other part of the idea. So we're going to have some beers. We're going to watch probably most of the first round. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Yeah. I definitely think that at least the first 15 or 20 picks are going to be pretty interesting with trades and movement. But even if you don't like that sort of thing, like Guardian Down right here, coming in.
I think Guardian Down's done it for him before.
I think that actually is one that he has done before.
Probably even last year.
How many months have they been a sub to the channel, Guardian Down? Dick Butt Kiss My Ass with the gifted resub from Guardian Down. Professional streamer. Yes, we are professional streamers here. Cheers to everyone. Cheers to everyone. I know. Wow. Crocodile is good to see you too. If I didn't say hi to you as well. But yeah, so can't obviously really have any audio. I may turn it on like every once in a while for like a split second if I'm like, what the hell's going on? Like if we can't tell because some trades going on or whatever else. But yeah, we're just going to get right into having some beers. So if you are not a sports fan, it will be a lot of that tonight. But we're also still going to have some beers, so it should be totally fine. Doing pretty good. Yeah. Lily, how are you doing this fine evening?
Much better that I can be heard.
Yeah, thank you for mentioning that right away.
But yeah, thank you for that. I completely forgotten about it. It's just been the post that I did on Twitter. That was a slightly different format. It's just been a different vibe going on here. So.
Well, we've got some charts. I've got an extra video stream actually up. We've got some other things going on. We have more beers than we usually have. Like this is going to be kind of a full show. So let's get right into this one. The first one.
The Big Spill Pills.
You've been having a bunch of these. I have not had this yet. Yeah. Like what, 2-3 on the way over, let alone?
Yeah.
Someone drove you, of course.
I had to prepare. No, I had to have a few before I drove.
Pre-game, pre-draft.
I had to get ready. Had to get in the
Get in the right frame of mind. No, I have had this before. It was one we recently started carrying at the store. We had a new vendor, and this one, and then their American lager, which is Valley. I think it's called Valley Lager.
Oh, okay.
It's fine. It's a lager. Nothing wrong with it. It's just
Nothing
not
wrong with
my
it.
personal favorite. And then we also carry Fate IPA. But
I like Fate Brewing. I've
that's the
actually
only
been to
one
their brewery and
that's
they've
the
had
only
some
one
good
I've had.
stuff. You've only had just the IPA.
Yeah.
Keith traded a draft pick for the 6-pack draft that was purchased by Andrew. There you go.
Oh,
There you
yeah.
go. That happened right there. Mute the other brother. I'll move my microphone away. That's what Guardian Down is requesting.
Wow.
Mute the other brother.
I've never seen it this early. They're like showing the potential picks coming in.
Yeah, they walk it. Well, now
Okay.
they have so many less people there. I think there's maybe only like 15 people invited. Like, I mean, there's not even.
Okay.
I'm like, I don't even know exactly the total amount. Does
You're
anybody
like
actually
going
know
on,
that?
Hello, I didn't get picked. You're like,
Well, that's how it
You're
was
there at the
last
end
year.
of the
I
day for
mean,
somebody.
you have obviously the Aaron Rodgers. You've got there we go. Like, so you've got the Aaron Rodgers. You've got but specifically following the number 2 was just last year. They had that guy in the draft room, and he stayed till the next day. The Titans guy for the Tennessee Titans.
oh, Will Levis.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like he
They
made
were
it back
talking
there.
about
So.
that. Yeah. Wow. Oh,
So,
lucky. Man.
I wish Caleb would have torn his ACL and say, "Oh my God,
Why?
I know."
He's winning all these Super Bowls. Why
See,
are you
that's the
so
thing.
angry?
That's the thing. Lucky knows that we are actually going to be a contender to his titles, so he's worried about it. And that's what you get when someone is worried, nervous. They get angry and they lash out. That's just how it is.
That's why I'm not
Probably
wearing my lucky shirt today.
Also, probably the corn. Nix is home, hung out and voice chat with her all day, and then I bought some new tech because my keyboard broke. Oh no, I'm sorry your keyboard broke, but new tech is always fun though. New tech is always fun. All right, so this is a Pilsner, not usually my thing that I would necessarily reach for, but since we are doing a beer arc, exclamation point merch, you're more than welcome to get the shirt that you'll probably see keep wearing in a little bit once we swap out when we do that. But yeah, so we're starting with the Pilsner. Then we have a sour beer I thought would be probably next. And then the IPA. We could reverse those. I've got...
Is the sour the Drecker?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we've got a sour beer, we've got an IPA, and then we have 2 stouts that we're actually going to finish off.
Yeah.
They are both similar mash bills, but one of them involves cocoa nibs, chocolate, and then the other one involves coffee.
Put those two
from
together.
Dragoon. Yeah. We might even try
Who
that at the end.
knows?
We could pour a little bit of that too. So you mean all the the NFL scripted Super Bowls? Guardian Down bitter that he has not been put into the script yet. Bears a contender in my lifetime? I mean, as much as Prone has hair, I suppose, probably. I imagine for the non-sport Americans, this is confusing. For the non-sport Brit, this is insane. Love the no context. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be like if we tuned in and we're watching, I don't know, maybe a
cricket?
yeah draft.
A draft of cricket. Yeah, exactly. They also have sub and superscripts, USFL. There you go. But Wren House Brewing, they're a semi-local brewery. I think they're in Phoenix, correct?
Correct.
I believe. Love a lot of their stuff. Their IPAs are fantastic. Their stouts are good. Like, they just world-class beers for sure. Ooh, that smells nice. Is this? Oh, it is dry hopped. Okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say,
I think it's even it's just a dry hop. I thought maybe it was a DD.
yeah, really nice aroma. You do still get like the Pilsner malt, the lighter base malt part of it is something different. but it's-
4.7, I think.
What?
Ab-
I guess that's a good one to start with.
Yeah, that's right. That's why it's good.
65% of these beers are purchased at Trader Joe's. Only one of them was purchased
only
at Trader
one.
Joe's.
Yeah.
1 in 5. So
Yeah.
only 20% of the show tonight
That's right.
is based from Trader Joe's in a first for the
Yeah.
show in a few months. To be fair, I'd also be confused if I was suddenly watching a cricket draft. We would have slipped into a world where that's a thing, and A, that's a thing, and B, something I would enjoy. Both of these things would be very strange. Yeah, I wish I could like have like the video and stuff up and everything else going on, but unfortunately the NFL would probably at some point reach out and take it down. Even though, like I said, our channel's not that big. They come for everybody at some point, I suppose.
That's right.
Bought a Logitech G535 headset, a HyperX keyboard, and a Razer Kyo webcam. Oh, I've heard those webcams look kind of nice. I like my keyboard broke, so I bought 3 pieces of tech. Does anyone else notice that in chat? It wasn't just
And a
like,
new car.
it was about it. Oh man, my backpack's not working. Guess I better buy a new car. They are. I just got paid. Nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it. Leave me alone. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's quite good.
Well, and that's why, because
Nelson's kind of old though. This is from the 12th of this month.
Yeah. This one's 13 days, canned
Yeah.
13 days ago. But that's why I wanted the best representation, because I know this isn't necessarily a style either one of us particularly
You're
likes,
wise.
but I thought, because I think that other one I probably brought over a month or so ago is my guess. So I thought, no, I'm going to grab one. And when I saw 412, I said, yes, please.
Yes.
But it's got that, even, for somebody who is more of an IPA drinker, it's got that little bit at the end that it gives you that extra little bit of flavor. So
That extra little bit of flavor and the bitterness that's in there kind of takes away from usually that Pilsner malt kind of finish where it's just that light in the lager kind of, like some of those things that happen. That's actually really solid. Got 1,500 pounds, and the first time it wasn't all wiped out by rent, so I treated myself. Yeah, nothing wrong with treating yourself. Is the 420 beer next? I don't have any. Like I said, normally we have one from Stone or something like that, but no one really got them in, I don't think.
I don't know about
Or the
Stone,
Waldos,
but at
we never
least
got
the
either.
Waldos, we were told by the guy at our Tap and Bottle, by Jason. He said that Arizona didn't get them, or Tucson didn't get them. That the distributor never got any Waldos this year. So it sounded like at least they never made it to Tucson. So
Stone did make it, because I saw like
the
little clips
420?
of people like, oh my God, it's 421. I need to have my beer, like stuff like that. Your old headset is on the way out, so it was justified. The webcam, you can judge for me. You can judge me for. So 1 out of the 3 things I can judge you for, but 2 out of 3 ain't bad,
No
because they were
judgment.
starting to go. And there would never be any judgment anyway, correct? No, this is really good. I like this.
Nat, remember we used to own Push Ridge Brewing?
Oh, yeah.
I tell you,
I still have that glassware. Did you ever show them the picture?
I don't know. Do I have a picture of it?
Yeah, I had you take, when I was in the garage where I'd cleaned it off, and you were like, oh, I'm going to take a picture. I'll
God.
show it next time.
Oh my goodness. I got to sort through that. But I haven't, but his wife, I see his wife more often than I see him, and he likes the weekend vibes from Coronado. But she was looking for something different for him. And I said, you should try this. And she's like, well, he's not usually a lager guy. And I said, I'm not either, but he might. So anyways, we'll see. Next time I see her.
Did you actually talk her into it?
Yeah, she bought one. She bought a can. I said, just buy a can. So
You're like, we'll have to upcharge you for it.
she wanted to bring him something a little different.
Bring you something different. There will be beer, though. Yes, there will be plenty of beer tonight. Like, again, we've got multiple beers. We've got 5 total, 2 stouts, the IPA. This one, I think the next one is going to be completely bonkers. I don't even know. Like I said, that
which
Drecker
one
Brewing
did
is the Gorp Trail Mix
Oh,
Sour.
that's right. We got that one.
Trail
Okay.
Mix Sour beer from Drecker. Guardian Down, you said you were going to have some beverages because it was a rough day. What do you got going on? Anything fun? Anything exciting? What are you having? What's everyone else drinking? It doesn't have to be alcohol.
No.
You having some water, soda, smoothie? Did you not have anything at all today? Because you're like, I'm liquefied out.
Well, you got to have something, though.
That's true. You probably do need.
You don't want it to be looking like this when you go to the bathroom. That's too dark.
Before or after you pee?
Yeah. After.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're like, someone didn't flush. I don't know how often I'll have it up on the screen, but I did also, the thing that I did wind up doing, it's way down here. I do have a little mini draft board.
Oh, yeah.
In case anybody's asking anything, I will have this like off to the side to be able to go to so we can write in the picks or shenanigans going on. Got a 4-pack of Drecker Chonk. Damn. And he's like, I'm already through 2
Oh,
of
and we
them.
looked at at least one of the chunks last
Yeah,
week.
actually, we at our local Tap and Bottle, they actually had one of the ones that you put in Discord the other day. Took the route of 2 hydrogens and 1 oxygen. Oh, a little H2O. I see what
Okay.
we're doing there. Okay. That's always a good call. Always a good call. So quickly before it winds up getting into the draft and I forget about the scenario that may happen, I teased earlier, I saw one of the weirdest possible, again, this is inside football, draft trade things that could happen. And I thought this was interesting. And it was so odd, though, that I was like, you know what? I could also see this happening because of the people involved.
Okay.
So I almost said San Diego. The Los Angeles Chargers
Okay.
trade Justin Herbert to the Minnesota Vikings for their 11 and 23. So now they have the 5, 11, and 23 picks. With the 5 pick, they take JJ McCarthy because it's Jim Harbaugh.
Oh, Jim Harbaugh. Ooh.
I was like, wait a minute. I was like, maybe, because then they still could have a chance with those picks. They could either trade up again and still go for someone like Joe Alt or a wide receiver or whatever else. Or at 11, you could still get a pretty high wide receiver, even if you don't get one of the top 3 or, So I was like, that's interesting. Because then you restart that contract. If you didn't like him, he's not your guy. Maybe he's not someone you'd want to work with anyway. I mean, although who wouldn't? he would definitely work well with the Vikings, even though that would frustrate me if he was now on the Vikings.
Yeah.
But I was like, that is a really interesting, like I said, trade. That was a very inside baseball kind of weird. I was like, huh.
I thought you were going to say that the Bears trade for Justin Herbert.
No, God, I don't want to. Although I did hear a weird something about like people had made some joke about that too. And I was like, no, thank you. No, I'm fine. Let's just finally take the thing that everyone says is the sure thing. And even if it blows up in flames, at least we did the thing that we should have done.
Right. Yeah.
Like that's kind of what I want for a change.
Yeah.
Don't, like I said, we don't have many picks this year. We've only got 4. But overall, the last, I think they said 3 or 4 years, we've been averaging like 7 or 8 picks, even with these, because we've gotten more. So it balances out that we've gotten more picks than you normally would have in drafts. Okay. This is the draft to have less from everything people have said, because so few underclassmen came out, which is usually where you get those mid-round picks and the steals and the fines and stuff like that. But because of the COVID year and everything else, a lot of other players stayed. So then that's kind of thrown things off. So like if any year, like next year, I think we have 8 or 9 picks again. Okay. Like next year, it's good to have picks again. So this is like the 1 year where it's like, yeah, it's not too bad. Like we have the 1, the 9, and then I think we have like the 75, and then so like we have a 3rd rounder, and then we have like a 6th rounder or something. Okay. I can't remember. Bears trade the number 1 pick for the 3rd baseman of the Cubs. I love the new draft rules. That is a weird draft rule.
Yeah,
can really make some adjustments there in the sports.
I don't think Christopher Morel would do very well in football. He's fast, but
yeah, it's true. He's the 3rd baseman, so he probably have an arm.
Yeah, he plays. He plays everywhere. He's been playing more 3rd. PCA finally got his first hit today, and it was a 2-run home run.
In AAA?
No, in the majors.
Oh, did he get brought back up?
Well, because
I saw there's more injuries. Hendricks is injured,
and Cody Bellinger has 2 broken ribs, 2 fractured ribs.
Oh, he hits a couple home runs and then he's dead.
I know, he's been hot, and then
now he's not.
He crashed into the wall trying to make a catch
at Wrigley.
Yeah,
so into the bricks.
Yeah, into the bricks.
Idiot.
So
play it off the wall, dipshit.
He's trying to make the catch.
That was actually what the fans were yelling from the stands.
That's what Ian Happ said from left field.
The bleacher.
I told you to play it off the wall, dipshit.
The bleacher bums were just yelling that from off the field.
He actually stayed in and had another at bat, and he did a home run earlier in the game. So,
hi guys, happy draft day, Pocket. Happy draft day to you too.
Happy draft day.
Happy draft day. Do we try and hold out on this beer until the first pick happens, or do we make sure we in time pour the next one so we're not like in mid pour? Does that make sense? The question I'm asking.
Well, so it starts in 3 minutes.
In 3 minutes. They have up to 10 minutes to make the pick. I bet they'll milk it a little bit.
They're gonna? Yeah.
I bet you they'll milk it a little bit.
They should just be, all right, the draft has begun, and with the first pick, like just immediately go right into it.
They're not actually there, I don't think, but you just see Ryan Poles.
Yeah.
Just running up there. Matt Eberflus is like pushing him, like, go.
Just
get him. Get it over with.
We could go into that next. We
don't have to dunk it. I was either get something going in about 3 minutes, or we wait like 10 minutes.
We'll toast with the new beer.
That sounds perfect. Okay.
With the Crazy Gorp beer.
With the new beer.
And I resubscribed Pocket today too. I left.
Oh,
using
nice.
our Twitch Prime sub.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
That's awesome. I appreciate it. And with the first pick of the 2020 draft, sir, this is a Wendy's. Yeah, exactly. I wonder how many people are just saying stuff. I still wonder, that was the other random. Again, most of this is going to be Bears focused. Shocking, because that's just what I hear. But if anyone else wants to chime in and chat with stuff they actually know,
knowledge.
Guardian Down, what are the Dolphins doing in the draft? I'm actually interested. Lucky, if you're still here, what are the Chiefs going to do? Are they going to
receiver?
Wide receiver. That's what I think Keith was saying. He's heard talk they may need one of those. One of them might be in some trouble. When you said there would be draft during the stream, I thought you meant draft. That's what we've got.
Well, not technically draft, but
at some point these were pulled into something and then
that's
canned.
True.
There was some draft pulling here. We've got plenty of beers. We've got literally 5 beers. We've got time. Close enough.
Good.
Yeah. I know, and I will put this on me. Keith was the one that was really pushing for we should actually get a draft in a can. We should
get a crowler.
I was like, we're already going to have 4 or 5 beers. That's going to be a lot. And he's like, well, we don't have to finish it. I was like, well, I feel bad if we wouldn't finish it. That would be terrible. Yeah, we've got 5. This is the first of 5. 4 different types of things for the arc, but 2 of them are the same. Dolphins are getting some Band-Aids and some Jell-O for Tua. That could be. Definitely the Band-Aids.
Tua's a Jell-O guy? All right.
Oh, I like Jell-O.
I like Jell-O.
Got nothing wrong with that.
Gelatin.
Oh, man. But yeah, that was one of the weirdest things I had heard. I had heard there's always the random talk, will we trade back? I've heard some where it's like, would we be like give away one of our second rounders next year and move up to get like Marvin Harrison Jr.? Like, so I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, if we can get any of the wide receivers, we do that. That's fine. Punter from Columbia. Is that really what's happening? Where are you guys actually drafting? Is this the first time you guys have a first round draft pick like in a couple of years that I see that? Thought I saw something about that. That's not Caleb Williams.
No, they just talked to him though.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Oh, was that the guy? Did you put a bet?
No, it wasn't him. It was Quinion
Oh,
something.
interesting.
Quinion. Yeah. Not
It's
this
amazing
guy.
what you, well, not amazing. It's like anything you think basically you can bet on, you pretty much can bet on.
can.
You can bet on like obviously every pick. Obviously you were looking at like the first cornerback drafted, like not where, but like first cornerback drafted, first wide receiver.
Yep. Phil Simms guaranteed. Chris Simms guaranteed it. Never lied to me yet, so I don't know.
He's never lied to you, know? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
As far as I know, he's never lied to me.
There's that one time.
Yes. That's a sea of humanity. Remember, it was a couple of years ago. It was in Vegas.
Yeah,
my buddy
I bet
and his
that
dad went. I think.
Oh, I do remember that.
Yeah.
I wonder what the temperature is there right now. What's the temperature in Detroit? Is that like, are you hot outside drinking beer and everyone's going to get like, that seems like a stinky drop.
I don't think it'd be that hot.
That one time Chris Simms recommended a steak at Red Lobster. Never again. That's
true.
That was
That's
messed
true.
up. That
I
was pretty
recommended
messed
the
up.
burger at Taco Bell. Yes. Yes.
Recommend the burger.
Taco Bell? I recommend the cheeseburger.
I recommend the veggie burrito.
Yes.
At Taco Bell.
Well, they do have bean burritos.
Do they veggie burrito? I guess that is a
Yeah.
vegetable, I suppose. That's true.
Well, beans.
21, I think. Okay. I was wondering.
21 degrees?
No, 21. He was back behind. 21 is their pick. I thought they were in the 20s. That's nice that they finally have a pick.
See, we're still supporting Justin Fields. Oh, wait, no.
No, this is the number one pick in the draft.
Number one pick. Okay, that's it. That's
It's the first pick in the draft.
Yeah.
I like your shirt. Thank you, Baker. Yeah, first pick in the draft. We're going with that, and then I have another shirt I can switch to. I'll make sure to turn off the camera, terms of service and all.
So the draft hasn't actually started. It lied. It said 3 minutes.
Pretty much. I mean,
they're not
pretty much
saying they're
has.
on the clock, are they?
Pretty much has. Ooh, that Jet fan's got some trouble. Shirt shows how many Super Bowl titles Chicago's won. Also correct, Clam. That is also correct. That is
yes.
quick-witted right there. That is true. That is true. First of 7. First
Wow.
of 7, at least in my lifetime.
They had many NFL championships before Super Bowl.
Yeah, whatever
Back
that,
in the,
whatever that
now
was,
we're going to
yeah.
go back even farther. So I can do that.
That's like what you had to do with the Cubs for so long. Now at least they got, it's like, well, it was 2016.
Yeah.
It's not quite as bad.
8 years ago.
It's not quite as painful.
They swept the Astros though, but the Astros aren't playing very well. But still,
They
did it
Are we in first place still?
right there. I don't know. I think the Brewers.
Are we on the cusp?
We're right there. Now we fly to Boston, Beantown.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Why are they famous for beans?
I don't know.
Okay.
Boston baked beans.
Before it gets
Maybe
even a
just
little more into it, have you seen any new television shows or anything new lately? Any new
I
exciting
forgot if I
things?
told you we've been watching Abbott Elementary.
I've not heard of that show.
No, it's kind of
So
like,
no.
Okay, so that one of my my friend JJ, his wife, I guess he watches a little bit too, but she had talked to me about it when she worked at the store, and it's similar to like a Parks and Rec, or it's like a film crew following what's going on at an elementary school.
I was going to say,
in Philadelphia.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, in Philadaphia.
Yeah, but it's
Is it still on like a current show?
It is. I think it's maybe going to go into its 4th season. There's 3. I've had several moments where I've just laughed out loud. So it's
okay.
So it's been.
Where are you watching that?
Quite enjoyable. Hulu.
Okay.
Hulu. And then there's so many choices, but that's what we're currently enjoying. So
is that a like let's watch something while we're having some dinner kind of show?
Yeah, usually
or is it like
usually
just
when we're having dinner.
okay?
Yep.
Because you focus, like you're not doing like you don't do the TFT while that's on, right? Because it's actually
Not
something
with
new,
that.
right?
No,
Right.
that'd be like
Frasier in the
we had
background.
Seinfeld on.
Oh,
you know,
okay.
yeah,
Did you start watching some Seinfeld?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Seinfeld was on Comedy Central, so we were watching. There were a few classic ones, but the one with the Kramer.
Oh,
painting
yeah.
was on.
It's hideous.
He's a loathsome brute.
Yeah, yet I can't look away. I love that one.
To satisfy his most base needs. And still
And then
know
they-
that I love you. Catherine Keener.
Did
So-
they? Is that the one too, where then they have him over for dinner?
Yeah,
Is that on that
at the
one?
end,
Okay.
yeah.
At the end, he's like sitting
He's
there
stowed
eating,
away
they're
on a
talking-
steamer a steamship to Sweden or wherever. Yeah, no, that one's great. That's also the one with the baseball where Elaine wears the Orioles hat. So we were talking about that. So she's wearing the Orioles
Hulu
hat.
is sponsored by Hoop. I don't even know what that means.
She wears the Orioles hat.
Yeah.
And they're in the owner's box
Right.
seats. We were saying, you know, because then there was, oh, that's ridiculous. She should have to take the hat off. And why do you take that off? Where do you fall in that? They've been given these tickets to sit in the Yankees owner box.
I would
And
wear
she's
nothing.
There you go. Okay, that's where
Yeah.
Pocket
if
and
I did not like the team,
yeah,
or could not root for them or whatever, did not want to buy a hat of that team for any reason, I just wouldn't wear anything.
absolutely. There you go.
So, like I said, yeah, I would
Yeah, no,
do that.
we're talking
No,
about
I
that.
think like I
Because
said,
Jerry's like, it's ridiculous.
I get her point.
Yeah,
but she's
it's
being
America. It's baseball. Why
But
should-
you're
a
being
guest.
respectful to the
Yeah.
people that gave you
Yeah.
free tickets.
Yep.
Like why would you do that?
Yep. No, I agree. That's where
It's the owner's box. You're gonna take it off. Yeah, I should, shouldn't I? No, you should take it off.
you should take it. And that guy.
Oh yeah, he's I know. Like I've seen
Okay.
him in other things, but
Yeah,
I don't remember
yeah.
what. Oh wait. Oh, is he in a Cheers? No.
I don't. Maybe.
Oh
but I
no,
don't
no,
think-
he's in a Bosom Buddies, isn't he?
No.
Oh, I thought he was in a
Close. You're the bosom buddies connection is there.
I can picture him.
The Tom Hanks connection.
I can picture him, but I don't know what.
What did Uncle Ned do?
Oh, that's right. He was in a Family Ties. That's right. Whoa, that's right. That's
him.
right. I forgot about that. That's funny.
Yeah, he's got. You're like that guy looks, and he looks like a couple of other people too. To me, like there was that guy who was in L.A. Law, and he kind of looks like that guy.
The Law.
Yeah, one of those guys.
Pee Wee.
Not Curb. Yeah, the Law.
The Law.
All right, so this whole countdown that they did.
Yeah, this 10 minutes bit, this 3 minutes till it starts is bullshit.
3 minutes until it's 5 o'clock,
What was
which is when the draft starts.
I don't know why one of the
Hula hoop.
sponsored by Hoop. Gotcha. Cricket noise. I did
Hula
not
hoop.
get it.
Hula
I was in
hoop.
the middle of too many things there. I did not get it. You went over my head there. You know what? In honor of that, apologies. Where is it? Right here.
maybe
Hulu
we
is
should
sponsored
grab
by
the-
Hoop. There we go.
Maybe we should go.
Should we just grab it?
Yeah.
Okay.
We should.
All right. Next beer.
Maybe that'll cause this pick to come along faster.
is this The World According to Gorp? No. Gorp,
Oh,
that was what I
that's
thought
what
they
it
should have gone
should have
with.
been.
Yeah.
Yes.
Gorp be with you, which I did
Yeah.
not know you said Gorp is what they call a trail
is
mix.
It, yeah, there are some. Yeah, that is the name for a Trek mix.
Is that
Trail
like an
mix.
acronym for it's like granola,
I think
oats,
so.
rice?
It's something like that. Yeah,
Pornography?
think
I don't
it's
know what-
Not pornography. Yeah, because whenever you're hiking, you do need to have a steady supply of pornography
Hardcore pornography to get you up that hill just right.
to get you. Well, at least get you up. Anyway, so
Nice. Oh, okay. Now it's about to start. See, this is perfect timing. All right. So this is
timing.
Trail Mix Sour. This uses the usual things you would find in a beer, hops, malts, all that kind of stuff. It also uses Lactobacillus culture, their house ale yeast, and then it has gimmicks. It's got cranberry, plum, raspberry, granola, lactose, peanut butter, and chocolate.
Okay.
Weird. Weird.
Well, let's look up the Gorp.
Oh, I guess I should have assumed it was going to be like that kind of color.
Mixture of dried fruit and nuts eaten as a snack by hikers and campers. Trail mix. Gorp meaning.
All right.
Maybe it might.
Are you all right if I pour back? I realized there's stuff at the bottom. I should have like rolled it.
Oh, whatever.
Are you all right if I?
Yeah.
I was like, because I think
Oh,
I
yeah,
got. I
that's
think I
okay.
got way more of one.
Mixture of dried fruit and nuts. Yeah, I thought it did stand
There.
for some.
Be a little bit more even then. Peanut butter and chocolate. Yep, terrible name and label, but I know we're gonna find into it. You're into it. Trail Mix Sour, right? I know.
That's funny. The Oxford English Dictionary cites a 1913 reference to the verb gorp, to eat greedily. as in he gorped his.
Oh, like you're taking handfuls
gorped
of
his
something.
burger.
Okay. Girls O face and erect. Oh, okay. Now that's too much, Clam. All right. Settle down. Settle down. That's not even close to what this means. Yeah, this is definitely very, very red. A lot of times when you get these sour beers from Drecker, or they're like the ones that Guardian Down put in the pub section, they're like chonk sours, or they're brains. What is it? The smoothie sours or whatever.
Brains.
They are thick. They like literally
Or the
have like,
Perts.
or the Yeah, like I said, these are thick. These almost can be like almost like a smoothie or something. It's crazy. But yeah, like I said, so.
Oh my!
It smells like all those things.
I had to
Jesus
stop
Christ.
myself from saying something because you hadn't gotten there yet.
I get this is literally like a chocolate covered cherry or plum or something. Like it's that. There's peanut in there. Like it's all of those literally those things I just read on the can. It's not like I'm not really getting that, or I'm not getting whatever.
Oh no!
Oh no, it's in there.
It makes me think of remember we had some of those really good meads.
Oh,
the peanut butter, the peanut raspberry.
I have
one.
one bottle of that left.
Okay.
We should like open that up at some time and just enjoy that, since they're obviously not around
Are
anymore.
they?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Did you see that?
Ooh, Barry Sanders. That's nice to see him. Guys, make sure you're watching this on ESPN.
Detroit Brewery should make a sour beer, and it should be called Barry Sanders. A Detroit brewery. Yeah, it could be a
Barry Sanders.
A Barry Sanders.
Okay, I like it. This is really good aroma. Like this is like what I hoped it would be.
In fact, we might just want to stop right there. That's it. It's delicious. Oh, usually with
I am a little worried with the
usually
taste.
Drecker, though,
So which way do you think
keeps
this
us
is going to go with the taste? Like right now, like if you, so when I sniff, I get chocolate to peanut butter and then into the fruit.
Yeah.
So I get all of those things. So it goes all right into there.
What's Ryan Gosling doing on stage? Oh, I think he does look like
He does kind of look like that, though. You
Yeah.
actually had me for a second. I was like, wait, he's not from Detroit. I don't think they're ever going to get this started. They've had to talk to like 15 former like Detroit Lions players.
Did you take a sip yet?
No, I was about to because I didn't know if something was about to happen. So I waited a second just in case.
Is now underway.
It's now
underway.
Now
There
it's
you go.
underway.
Now it started. The Bears are officially on the clock. 10 minutes.
Well, it hasn't started though.
Oh God, why isn't the timer ticking?
Ticky ticky tock tock. Okay, there we go.
There we go. All right, you ready to take a sip?
Yeah, I am. It's like a Tootsie Roll Tootsie Pop. It's got the sweet chocolate in there. Oh God. Oh. I thought, oh my God, we traded with the Panthers.
I would have had to turn off the stream. I've already said if we would trade for some reason the first pick or something happened, the stream would just end. I wouldn't be able to take it.
If any of you are watching this on ESPN, they're just showing a breakdown of the trade the Bears did last year.
And we still have another pick coming next year from that same trade. The amount of haul that we got from that is absolutely insane. Like one of the best trades ever.
Hours later. Yes.
Yeah, exactly,
Very well
Clam.
done. Yes.
So mine is much more fruit forward, peanut, and then maybe a hint of chocolate kind of toward the end. Are you saying chocolate was coming through first? I was like, maybe we should try it. And then they go, okay.
No, definitely the fruit, but then pretty quickly peanut and chocolate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But it's like when you...
It's the
like
reverse of the aroma.
The Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop. Because you had the sweet and you'd work your way through that and then get to the chocolate on the inside.
I get what you're saying. Okay,
That's
yeah, okay. Now I understand what you're talking about.
That's
pretty delicious.
I haven't had something from Drecker in a while. That's
Drecker always
darn good.
does such good stuff.
Wait. Did it happen?
I heard them talking about one time a couple years ago that I don't know if it was the NFL was requesting that they did or something. They're like, oh, can you like stop like showing the back? Because then like you pretty much give who's going to be the pick because they're standing up or whatever before it even happens or something. So a Reese's drink, it's not like a Reese's peanut butter cup. It's not that kind of chocolate. It's actually literally like a handful of trail mix with cranberries and peanut and a little bit of chocolate and just all that mixed in there.
Yep.
Mostly the fruit. When you taste it, Paco. Also, Paco, hi, kind of comes through. You should get a shiny beer in honor of Jav. He would be very happy. He would be very happy for me. That was his good comment the other day. I definitely would recommend Crocodile. If you find anything from Drecker Brewing, like I said, if you like these kind of like they do your classic IPAs if you're into that at all. Like I said, hazies, all that kind of stuff, some stouts. But like I said, they do a lot of these kind of very unique, weird, sour style beers.
Yeah.
If any of this sounds interesting to you and you see something from Drecker, definitely grab it and try it. If like the flavor profile on the side is stuff that you're like, oh, I would, I would enjoy those as a food. They're going to come out in the beer. They do a really good job of that. It's not like sometimes we get stuff and it's like, you've got all the different things. You're like, oh, that sounds great. And then you taste it like, wow, I'm not getting any of that. I'm not getting like that. Almost never happens with Drecker. So like I said, they are definitely a big recommend, I would say.
Well, we've had like the peanut butter and jelly sours, and we've really liked those. This is kind of like that.
Yeah, the little added
but then
chocolate.
adds the chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a little more intense. Really? Do we really need to wait 3 minutes? Over 3 minutes now? Come on.
Yeah, we selected the third baseman from the Cubs. That is correct. Like I said, you not hear the new draft rule. I mean, they're probably technically, don't they do like the little phone call? With that, wow, what is this creepy graphic? You guys are watching. You guys are watching on ESPN. Like what? They had to have somebody walking over to a draft board for some reason.
They select Cody Bellinger. Well, he's on the IL right now, but I'm good, brothers. How are you doing? I'm doing very well. Enjoying a delicious Drecker sour. Haven't had one of those in a long time.
Do we even need to? Like, I'm assuming
Well,
see, he's talking to somebody.
Obviously, the Bears are confused. I mean, really?
They're like,
It's just like, really? Do I want to play for you guys? Come on. Unless they said, hey, NFL's going to make us wait for about 8 minutes before we actually do anything.
I know.
Just know. Yeah. Doesn't it usually come across, they'll say like the pick is in or something like that?
Yeah, that's kind of what I was waiting for. Like once that happens, like maybe I'll put the audio on for a second. But
oh my goodness.
Yeah, they were really stretching this one out. NFL is putting out Caleb's script. Word 97 is long. They're like, damn it, we should have upgraded before the draft. Really should have gotten this done. That's pretty delicious.
Oh yeah, that's quite.
These definitely aren't
quite
cheap.
tasty.
These one, I don't know what the Wren House Brewing was. I'm assuming that's not too bad.
No, it's like
$2
$2.75 or something like that. $2.50, $2.75, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Yep.
But like I said, yeah, this one's usually going to be around $5.5, $6. Like I said, the Drecker, like these sours aren't usually too cheap. I don't know what the alcohol was on this. Those usually aren't super high either. Where is it?
God, what if they didn't drop it?
I mean, until you see it happen.
Yeah. Well, I've seen it on our spreadsheet here.
Like to try it as a sour, sour or not too sour? How would you say the sour factor is?
Not too sour, just a lot of
Fruit.
flavor. Yeah. A lot of fruit and the chocolate and the peanut and
definitely if you buy one of these, you should have done what it says, unfortunately very small on the can, but I always forget to do that. They actually say to put it on its side and like roll it. Like not too vigorously, but like to just kind of roll it. And then like the stuff that is like, because it is thicker on the bottom, then kind of gets incorporated
and then
better.
do the Howard and just in it. Oh wait, no.
Did you find that? Yeah, you finally
Yeah,
saw that, right?
was toward the end.
And it
yeah.
works too.
And toward his end.
It works too. Yeah.
His
Oh
ultimate
God, that was
demise.
a great part. Woo! The pick is in.
I wonder, are we? I don't like with my. So when we stream.
Yeah, we're probably slightly behind.
We're behind, but then when I go to the over the air stuff, it's like it's more current. So
yeah, that sometimes happens.
Sometimes I'm watching, for my bets and stuff, I'm watching updates and a little bit behind what I'm actually watching.
It's a local store here that carries a decent amount of these kind of small breweries, but it can be quite hit or miss with their stock. And if you see it once, you may never see it again. Yeah, and a lot of the things too, like with Drecker, with these things, it's kind of like a one-time shot. Like it's not like they do. I mean, there's some things they do seasonally or annually or whatever, but then there's some that do not.
Pick is in. God, are those all like guys who work for the Bears there?
Oh yeah, they have like one of the bigger staffs actually. I mean, I'm sure a lot of those guys are coaches and everything else too.
Okay. All those suits.
Commissioner's coming and say, now don't say it because we're behind. So don't say it because who knows? Like this is getting scary. Like I don't know what's going on. I don't know why it took this long. Shouldn't take this long to make this
shouldn't
pick.
have.
That's why I'm worried. Again, it's not Caleb Williams. I got to turn off the stream. I'm just letting you guys know right now. There's a
If also
lot
it goes,
riding on this pick. There's a lot riding on this pick. Also, apparently they can still hug Roger Goodell pretty strong though.
Is back. Oh, here he is.
We hear it?
With the first pick
Here it comes.
in the 2024 NFL Draft,
Don't screw it up.
the Chicago Bears
Don't screw it up.
Caleb Williams,
Okay,
There we go.
quarterback, Southern California.
There we go. There we go. Thank God.
Is that Taylor Swift?
Is that Taylor? No, that's actually
no.
his girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
Well, we
All
see a
right,
new Caleb
Caleb.
Williams jersey next. No, jersey I cannot. I made a commit. I mentioned this like I think a couple weeks ago. I think it's really hard to do actually he has one silver nail. Actually, is what he did to match the rest of his outfit. He did actually one silver nail. But he is. I think it's hard to buy jerseys of players that are still playing because either they may go to another team. They may not do that good. They
But
may
you
do
gotta
something
have
horrible
faith.
off the field, whatever else. I
Gotta
know,
go
but the
George
jersey is
Michael.
kind of an expensive faith.
The
That's
jersey,
not-
yeah, that's
I'm
true.
fine with the shirt.
Ooh, he's excited though.
He is excited.
He's ready.
He's giving the hug right there.
Okay, now the next team needs to go on the clock. We need
Yeah,
this clock to
exactly.
start.
We need to get this going. So you're a chicken. No, I like saving $200 because it's not necessary. It's not necessary. What I did buy though is I do have the official
Draft
hat.
Right.
So we got that. This is what. Actually, I think he might have the gray version of it, but this
Ooh,
is
is
the
he
official NFL draft.
Is
hat.
Caleb Williams going to wear number 1?
No, it's because you're the first pick.
Is that what that means?
I think so, or maybe first round. Probably first round is what they do.
Okay. Would that be a little bit weird if he did wear
Because
number
that's just
one?
a generic Bears hat. And this was actually only like 50, but you're close because it is fitted. I needed a new Bears hat anyway.
Yeah, I could use one of those. as
So
well.
you're a chick. It's a great hat.
And I remember you. No, I tried it on. I forgot about it. I was thinking if I should have gotten one.
Should have bought a ski mask. I mean, I'm not a Dolphins fan, so.
Oh, okay. Washington's clock is already
I
ticking.
had her
so
face.
that's good.
Okay, the Washington clock is already going. Okay, that's good.
Okay.
Like his face, great smile too. Yeah, I like his. Like he seems like a really good guy. He interviews well. Like it just seems
Loves his mom.
fairly genuine. So what's that?
Loves his mom.
He does. Loves his parents. Loves his mom. Nice solid foundation. So you're a chicken. Yeah, I've been burned by that a couple times for the Cubs. I had a Cubs jersey that I had to get rid of.
Oh, gaming question
Anything
coming
else?
in.
What do you think about sun rising weapons in Destiny 2 now? That's a fun way to put that. Like, it doesn't really affect me. Like, everything that we have is better than what has been around. He's no Mitch Trubisky. That is true. That is true.
I thought like several months ago he had said, if the Bears pick me, I'm not going to the Bears. Okay.
No.
Hopefully he can break this whole quarterback stigma that we have.
It's a low bar that he has to be a good quarterback in Chicago.
That's true. That's true.
It's a low bar.
How the work begins, Caleb.
Good, you and I are in the same mindset. I mean, there's nothing, like I said, everything we have now is probably better than what that was. And if stuff comes back and you want to use it, like, who cares? They shouldn't have done sunsetting in the first place. That's the short version. You went there, that's bannable. Second overall, 11th. So we just finally had to get a first round pick. That was all we needed right there. All right, who are the Washington Commanders going to take? I almost said their old name. I'm so used to saying
I know it's
I
still.
don't say. I should just say the Washington
Yeah,
football
it's
team.
nothing. Yeah, I kind of like that name.
I'd be better with
The
that than the
WFT?
Commanders. Commanders is stupid.
What football the?
I want to, like I said, yeah, this is when it
There's
gets
probably not
interesting.
going to be a lot of drama here, though. I don't think.
I don't think so. I think they will take.
Patriots.
Yes, it'll start with 3. I think it'll be-
Patriots fan Dave Lavardi. He said he's not sold on Drake May.
He shouldn't be.
So okay.
Indians new names. Yeah, what are they? They're the
Guardians.
Guardians, right? Yeah, that one's lame too. I
But,
mean,
you know,
I don't
but there's
think
a
I don't
reason
think
for that.
I don't think they should have kept.
Yeah.
I don't think they should have kept either of those old names. Because it's weird, like if you actually have like, and I also think the Fighting Irish stuff is weird too. Almost like your mascot is a person. Like I don't know, that's
The
kind of
Fighting
weird.
Irish.
Yeah, again,
put 'em up.
But I don't want to get into that conversation. But yeah, like both of those should change. But they picked bad names though. The Cleveland Spiders.
They were somebody
would've
was
been
the
good.
Spiders at one time. Well, the Guardians had
Cleveland
it ties into their
Arachnids.
history.
The
Like, there's-
Guardians?
Yeah, the Guardians. There's like there. If you look it up, there are like there's a bridge that there are these guardians that either
Oh, that was
guarded
the Tom
city
Hanks
or-
video, wasn't it?
What's that?
Didn't Tom Hanks do a video for them when that name changed?
Oh,
and he
maybe.
told some of that. That history sounds familiar.
Could be, but yeah, at least it tied into that.
The Commanders.
I mean, I guess you're the
We're the
because you're the
Commanders.
Washington
Hey
Commander.
guys, we're the Commanders.
We're
We're,
the-
gonna win.
We're the commander in chiefs.
The Commanders. Yeah, maybe.
Maybe that's what they
Could be what they're going for.
Commanders.
Washington is still counting down. I bet people are calling in. This is going to be interesting.
Jaden Daniels or Drake May.
Marvin Harrison Jr. Yeah, I don't think anyone's going to take him above 4. Maybe 3. I don't know. Maybe.
It's possible the Cardinals will trade too.
Who did the Patriots trade for? They traded for somebody in the offseason, right? The Washington dumpster fires. You liked that one, didn't you?
I did like that one.
The Washington dumpster
WDF.
fires. Oh, that's pretty funny. Wow, they are taking every bit. The Bears were at least considerate. They just went around the 5-minute mark. They gave it 5 minutes.
Did they? I thought they went even more.
Hey, watch your mouth.
I don't know. It seems like if you know, just do it.
I guess in theory,
Maybe
I
just
know
like,
you wouldn't change.
I'm enjoying my
Paco,
moment.
hi. Good to see you,
Hi,
Paco. We got to get you one of these beers, Paco. I think you might like it. You know who did a video? Creepy Wine Guy. That's true. The
Oh,
Creepy
that's
Wine
right.
Guy. That still is coming up in chat for days.
That was
This is
funny.
the most coverage Washington's going to get all year.
Hi, Paco.
Lucky is on fire tonight. I'm liking it. This is good. Why would I like the beer? We were talking about it earlier because it's got all the fruit, like trail mix stuff kind of in there. There's like a little fruit, little peanut, little chocolate.
Trail mix sour. Lots of good flavors. Uh-oh.
The pick is in.
The
Wow,
pick
Booger is wearing
in.
Bears colors.
He's ready. He's a fan. I wonder if anybody, like you said, has ever said, we're adults. What can I call you besides Booger?
I am going to call you Anthony. I will call you Anthony or Tony.
Tony.
I am not calling you Booger McFarland because I am an adult.
McFar.
Yeah.
Can I call you McFar?
I will just call you your last name if that's what
Yeah.
you're going to make me do. I will just
McFarland.
call you McFarland.
Hey, McFarland. Because that's from Revenge of the Nerds. There was Booger.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody else is already on the clock, too.
Yeah, as soon as the pick
Okay,
comes in, the
good.
next one
All right.
gets kicked. So,
Good.
Yeah, it's not quite as bad. I know Keith is worried he's gonna have to be here for several hours. He's like,
No,
man,
no,
I
it's
only have
just
so
one
much
of those
time here.
things. It's like-
we have other beers to get to.
I know we do.
Okay.
I'm looking
Well, I'll
forward
probably
to
have to wash out the glass. I'll get up and wash
Yeah,
out
we
the
probably
glasses
should.
here.
We'll do a little quick pause and go wash out glasses.
Booger McFartland.
With
Wait.
the second pick in the 2024
I'm timing this pretty well.
The Washington Commanders select Jaden Daniels.
Okay.
Okay, that's kind of what we thought. I think
That's pretty much
that's-
going according to script.
Did they
so
say
far.
chalk? Is that what you call it? Isn't that what they call it? Oh, this is chalk. Like pretty much like what you'd written in.
Oh, okay. No,
Is that
I
what
don't
it
like
is?
that. Okay.
Although you
ink?
think chalk you could erase.
Yeah, ink. would be
I've
good.
heard that. You think you'd be like, oh, that's permanent ink right there.
That's
That's permanent ink. It's a good pick for Washington. Yeah, I mean, because they don't have anything else. He'll have to run for his life. They're like, I saw someone, I think someone was commenting on, they're like, oh, maybe the Bears will take Jaden Daniels. It's like, why would they want a thinner version of Justin Fields? I was like, that's funny. That is pretty funny. That was pretty funny. Yeah, it is from Drecker Brewing. Paco, like said, yeah, it's very interesting. It's definitely better than Corona, from what I've heard. Yeah, draft day and Paco's birthday. Talk about it too. I know it's amazing. It's crazy. You threw plenty of picks at LSU. Oh man. Doom, 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 doom. Would you get this one again? Would you get like sometimes with Drecker, like they have so many different things. You're like, oh, that's good, and then you just kind of move on to the next thing,
Yeah.
which I was kind of feel
Like we
bad
tried
for.
that carrot cake one again.
That one I would get 100%
That would be fine,
again.
'cause that was amazing.
So good.
This was really good.
Yeah,
They're
see, it's
might-
all just because they're first rounders.
Okay, good. All right. Whew. This is very good. There might just be others that you're like, oh, I want to try that because it's a brewery you trust.
Right.
To do it right. If this is what they say it is, then you pretty much know that they're going to at least be in the ballpark and sometimes hit it out of the park. Or to use the football vernacular, score a touchdown.
If New England doesn't take Drake May, I'm throwing hands. Mitch, I don't know what they're going to do.
Yeah.
They're on the clock right now. This is when it starts getting a little exciting. Is there a trade? Is there anything else going on? But good to see you, Mitch. How are you? Also want Marvin Harrison Jr. Hi, Paco, happy birthday.
That's the
Paco's
joke,
not safe
right?
any- yeah.
Okay.
Paco is not safe. Keith is like, oh, do I have to wish Paco happy birthday?
Yeah.
No, she'll actually be happy if you don't wish her happy
Oh, no.
birthday. Anything is better than Corona, Bevy. That is exactly right. They've taken a punter. New England should draft Harrison Jr. and then see what Tom is up to.
I guess Tom Brady actually said something recently that he wasn't opposed to playing this year. There was something, and
Thanks, Brett Favre.
And I was listening to, I think it's Dan Patrick or Flory or one of those people saying that there isn't anything uncalculated or unplanned with him. That if he said it, there must be there probably is some truth to it. But they were talking about that that he's like broadcasting with Kevin Burkhardt, and one of the quarterbacks in a game gets injured, and Kevin's like, "So, Tom, would you consider playing for them?"
Yeah. I was thinking, yeah, because now he's like the new like number one guy. Because
Yeah.
did
I don't know where Greg Olson
Lucky's
went.
favorite Gary Olson, I think, is not doing those
Yeah.
broadcasts anymore.
So all of a sudden they said he should just be sitting there with shoulder pads on in case.
Oh, the Patriots pick is in.
Oh no!
Patriots pick is in.
Did they
Honestly,
pick?
what Lucky said, I ain't gonna lie. Thank you for being kind to me, Keith. Look at that. Paco
Oh,
appreciates.
Yes, of course. I will not do the thing that everyone is erroneously doing.
You would like to go to the Raiders, Dolphins, or a contender? Oh, okay, so you're gonna mention contenders after Raiders and Dolphins?
Ooh.
Actually, Dolphins are more contenders than the Raiders, please. So 2 non-playoff teams and an actual team. Someone break the Patriots mascot's leg. I kind of wish they would bring that. Like, aren't they doing some retro uniforms? I wish they would bring back Pat the Patriot. That was like the cool.
Oh,
like, logo. Where he's like holding the football.
back in the day, I had a Patriots like jacket that I'd gotten.
You had a
from
trash can.
Sears. I don't know.
You had
Why
that,
did I-
and we had a.
Why did I like the
Steelers.
Patriots so much?
I don't think you
know.
actually liked them. Joe's talked about this before, where he was like, he didn't actually like them. He was,
just
it was,
looked
it,
cool.
it was like, yeah, as a kid, like
Yeah.
you just wanted stuff. You looked through the Sears
Yeah.
catalog and you picked stuff.
And we did. Oh man, we looked through the Sears
Texans
catalog.
new unis. Oh, I haven't seen them. Are those the all black ones? There was someone that did some sort of like all black like look, and people were getting excited about it. I'll have to look
man.
for those.
Yeah, the quarterbacks they've drafted in the first round.
Starting quarterback for the Raiders is currently is Gardner Minshew. That is correct. That is correct. We'll
But I've
see if
heard
any
people
trades
talking
happen.
about. Actually, today they were talking about Penix going to the Raiders.
I think Penix, if he can stay healthy, I know
he's
big
already
if.
32 years old. I think.
That I've also heard too. Isn't he like 24? I had heard people talking about like, oh, the Bears should trade down and draft him. It's like he's the same age as Justin Fields.
Yeah.
He's like 24. It's like why?
Patriots.
But yeah,
pick.
that's what the Patriots have picked. They've
Is
picked
in.
somebody. We're a little behind probably than everybody else watching right now. So again, like let us have the excitement. Texans are looking to redraft David Carr. I think Penix is the best quarterback after Caleb. I've heard other people say that too, Lucky. And I think even Caleb actually said that. In fact, he said that Penix was the one that he likes. Obviously, he saw him
I think
closely
Penix
being in the
said that.
division. Actually, Penix said it. Yeah, I'm the best quarterback after Caleb Williams.
After this,
If he
I
could
read it.
stay healthy, like if some team like Vegas or like I said, I don't know what the Broncos are going to do or anything else, like I think that would be, honestly, that would be the steal.
I'm glad
I
his
don't know
name is
why
not-
JJ McCarthy's getting so much
I'm
love.
glad it's not a long E in his name.
Yeah, instead of Penix. It's true.
Penix
Injury
drops
prone,
back.
like I don't think he's a liability. Injuries are definitely the
drops it
issue
in.
with him
Oh,
for
here
sure.
we go.
With the third pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the New England Patriots select Drake May.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Drake May.
Out of
Drake
the
May
league
is
in
out
3
of the league in
years.
3 years.
Even Mitchell Trubisky lasted longer than that. May's supposed to be better than Trubisky. Come on.
That's true. That's
Trubisky's
true.
still floating around out there somewhere.
Oh, I'm behind here. Let's see. Not that anyone's even looking at this sheet, but I'll keep it going for a little bit.
I don't. Well, you have the Gorp sheet on, or the Gorp
Yeah.
logo up. Still. Daniels.
Drake May.
May.
Not that it really matters too much, but I actually did have a document that was for these things.
There we
So whatever.
Since we don't have a ticker,
Yeah, we don't have.
although
we
a
don't
lot
have
of
ticker.
people here probably have like 2 or 3 screens.
I'm
They
gonna guess that 100%.
have multiple things going on, but
I don't think Penix is overrated at all. I think he, like I said, I think his if he did not have the injury issues, I think he would have definitely been considered. I think Drake May is super overrated. Again, I am not an analyst. I am not a scout. But from all the people that I listen to and stuff that I have seen, when they show his throws and other things, it's like, Yeah, I don't know.
Did the
And
Patriots just get
and if you care at all, what is it? Chris Sims said, like when he did his quarterback rankings, Drake May was like barely made it in the top 6, and it was because of, like I said, lack of play time, like I said, his skill set, everything else. But like I said, who knows?
One of the analysts had him like as the top quarterback.
Nate Tice had him like as the number 1, like actually had him better than had him better than Caleb Williams and Jaden Dan. Like I said, who know? You don't know. So much of this stuff is literally about going this. That's actually the best thing, honestly, right now. If you wanted to be the number 1 pick, and I know everyone's going to crap on the Bears, but if you don't, in looking in a mirror and being honest to yourself, if you don't say for a number 1 quarterback going to the Chicago Bears what they at least have in place right now, and not thinking that is the best spot for a number 1 quarterback to go to, because usually it's a team that's 0-16 or 1-15 or whatever else.
Right.
Their organization's crap. They're about to fire everybody, like all that stuff. If you don't honestly look and say, like, it still may not work out, but at least honestly say, like, that's the best situation. Like, that's what you want. These quarterbacks at 2 and 3, they're going to garbage situations. The Patriots maybe slightly less, honestly, but the Commanders for sure.
Drake May, Trubisky 2.0.
Once was an overrated running back named Peyton. Oh my God, that's
Wow.
You know what that
You're gonna strike that.
that might actually finally have to get that's going to get a timeout right there. That's one you can't that's one you can't say in this chat. Sorry, you have to think about that one for a little bit.
Go to your room.
Yeah, you're gonna have to think about that
Think
one
about
for a
what
minute.
you've done.
I think the Bears'
No
offseason
chunk for
moves
you.
plus Cable will definitely be interesting. I appreciate that, Lucky. Yeah, I think it'll be interesting. Will they still screw it up because that's what the Bears do? I don't know. Like I said, May is locked.
Yeah.
May is in. Think New England will get any wide receiver, running back, or O-line help from him? I mean, that's kind of the thing. You have to get those other things in place so you're not wasting that quarterback talent. You have to get those things in place. And that's, like I said, that's the thing that usually occurs.
I'll have to text my Patriot connection, see how he feels about that.
Yeah. see
Although
how it feels
yesterday
like-
he said he
the Cardinals are still on the clock.
too excited about it.
The Cardinals could take
I'm
some
not
trade
sold on
offers
Drake
right
May
now.
just yet. He said.
Is that what he said?
Yesterday.
Oh, okay.
So he said now hopefully he's sold.
He's like, I love him.
He's
the best I've
He's
ever
the
seen.
best quarterback ever. He was the best quarterback available. Still.
All right. After the Cardinals pick, I will wash these glasses out.
Yeah, we'll go wash.
Like
Grab
I
a
said,
chip or two, maybe.
Yeah.
Provided your chip supply is in the house.
There's definitely some chips in the house
Okay.
for sure. Orca, how's it going? Good to see you. I finally did it. Yeah, you cannot. Yeah, there's a lot of things you can say about me, but you're not going to say it about Walter Payton. Want to make a friendly bet for this one? Sure.
People
Just
are
like
talking about
guess.
trading this pick.
I have. Well, it says the
I've
pick
heard a
is
lot
in
of things.
already.
And that could be the trade, right?
I would think it would say a trade at this point, right? It's got to be Marvin Harrison Jr.
They say he's got the kind of the
Could be Malik Neighbors.
the
I don't know.
build
What do you say?
for
I'll say
the,
Marvin Harrison Jr. I'll be boring.
Okay.
I'll be chalk. Brothers, what do you think? What's your outside pick? And you got to do it quick, or I'm going to assume maybe you saw it before we did.
Yes.
Marvin Harrison is picked. I'll delete one God. Oh wow. Okay. Wow. That is a friendly wager I would not have even done. If he's picked, you'll delete a God roll weapon. My God. You don't have to do that.
I don't know what that means, but I'm guessing that was bad.
That's a really good weapon. Like basically deleting one of your favorite weapons in it, or if you're like, I will never use this character in TFT again, like your favorite character, whatever that might be. That's what he's throwing down.
Oh wow.
They have to take Harrison. That way they can pass on their shitty quarterback. They shouldn't have re-signed. I think next year maybe we bring Lucky in for draft announcement.
Oh yeah, of course.
We get Lucky and
Bring him in. You
on
can
a
put him
phone
right
call.
here. Or,
Yeah, we just like
fly him
just
in, maybe.
Just we fly Lucky in for the draft. We do our drafts in the draft. Lucky sits right here. He'll be right in the middle, so he can be closest to Keith. Like I said, without being too
I'll
creepy.
put him right here.
It's all right.
Oh wait, no.
Keith, do the reach around.
Yeah.
Marvin Harrison Sr. is now a Cardinal. I like this idea. It is not a bad idea. That would be kind of funny. Oh, here we go.
With the fourth pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Arizona Cardinals select Marvin Harrison Jr.
So pretty much so far, it
has been chalk
Kinda
really
boring.
so far.
Yeah.
Keith is going to give the side hug. Lucky is sold. Oh, I bet he will be. The reach around sold me. Brothers, you do not have to delete a God roll weapon. I had no idea who they would pick there. Honestly, I thought they would do that. There was talk. This is when now it's about to get interesting.
Would think
I probably
so.
don't. I probably am not spelling any of these things.
Oh,
Right.
because this is where the Justin Herbert gets traded.
I know.
Okay.
We talked about that earlier. It was very weird.
Boom, 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 boom.
I was joking. Oh, now I was joking. Now is where it gets interesting. Exactly. Frosty, hello. It's good to see you. Frosty, it is good to see you. All right, we're pretty much empty on this beer. Let's take this one off of the board.
Off the board. With our second pick, we've chosen the Gorp from Drecker. Gorp Sour.
All right. Well, we're gonna go. I don't want to miss any picks. All right, we'll go.
We'll just do a quick rinse.
All right, we'll do a very quick. We're going to do a very quick break. I'm not even going to run ads or anything like that, and then we'll be right back and watch some more stuff. And we're back. Cops is on, and now I'm going to go teabag. I don't even know what that means, brothers. I think you've been having already too much to drink. I think the Chargers will trade with the Vikings, and the Vikings will take JJ McCarthy. I mentioned it earlier. I don't think anybody was here.
The Chargers select a new city.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, we still like to say San Diego Chargers.
I think they trade out here. I'll try and say it really quick. The joking trade I heard this morning that was actually weirdly realistic was I heard people saying the Vikings trade Justin Herbert, or no, the Chargers trade the Justin Herbert to the Vikings. They get the 11 and the 23, and then at 5, the Chargers take JJ McCarthy. That was what I had heard randomly as a joke. No one should take JJ. Yeah, I think that is probably an overrated pick.
Who now the Cardinals have who as wide receivers? Do they still have Hollywood Brown?
You saw their entire wide receiver room. They just got drafted.
Yeah.
Please, Keith, come on. Keep up with it. I honestly don't know who the rest of their wide receiver core would be.
And Hollywood Brown, I think he's still there.
That?
Oh, Hollywood signed with the Chiefs. Okay.
I was going to say, I think Hollywood, moved on. Boo. Beer number 3. This is a brewery I have never had before, but you have had them actually when you were on the East Coast?
Yeah. Almost 3 years ago when we were back in September of 2021. This was one that I had, or not this particular, because I got the different beer, but from Maine Brewing Company. I did have something from them, I believe, when we were in either New York or Boston.
So this is the Maine Beer Company. This is their another one, IPA. If you guys are looking for the links to most of these beers, ! Beverage Command in chat as we are watching the NFL draft along with everybody else. Thank you guys for hanging out. This is our first time kind of doing this at the same time as things going on. And
we've had it on before, but we haven't really
talked about it.
We've talked the picks and that kind of stuff, but we haven't sort of featured it. So
this is our first IPA. We're doing kind of an official beer arc, which we have not done much of.
Changed my shirt when we took
on here as well. That's all right. We can change it in a minute.
Okay. Because I have my beer arc shirt as well.
I mean, if you desperately want to change it now, I can take the camera off for a split second.
No, that's okay. I don't
sure?
desperately want to.
Okay.
It's something I could have done.
I mean, and lucky if, he might want you to just do it right on camera.
Whoa. Hey, now.
Chip bags taking a surprising amount of space. I heard Philip Rivers, the 11th is available. Yeah, exactly. His 11th child is available. Oh. Guardian Donuts had stuff from Maine Brewing Company.
We had the one I had back.
Maine Beer Company, I apologize.
Was called Lunch. And I guess that's the name of a whale that's back there, or was back there.
A whale named Lunch?
Lunch. They named it Lunch.
Oh. Not a, type of whale.
No.
There's not a humpback whale, hammerhead, and lunch.
And the lunch whale.
Oh,
no. What was the name of this one again? I forgot.
Another one.
Another one. This is another one we're having.
Yeah, it's the DJ. It's the DJ Khaled of beers. Another one.
Another.
I've had this one before. Nice. Walter Payton is one of the best players of all running backs to come out. Yeah, no, he was definitely one of the best ever. This one is slowly going up, probably in ABV, I'm sure. 7% alcohol.
Okay.
This one was also a little pricier.
Because I think that's like 16.9 ounces.
Yeah,
it was
500
mil. $8.50 or $9.
They still have not picked yet. Maybe they're going to pull a Minnesota Vikings and forget to pick.
That happened once, right?
What actually, I guess, happened, I heard that story just today. what actually happened was they had done some sort of trade with the Ravens, and the Ravens never called in their side of the trade or something like that. And they were waiting for it to happen, and then it didn't. So then it got like, yeah, something weird happened like that. I can't remember what the whole deal was, but I love the aroma on this. Like I said, definitely very danky West Coast IPA.
Yep.
Almost a little like hemp kind of notes in there too, like we've had on some of those beers that are specifically that. This one I don't think is.
The pig.
I had lunch the other day. Well, he's gone now. I believe the Ravens called in, but no one answered. Maybe that was it. Yeah, I can't remember what the whole. I saw the clip of that talking about that story because that was when Mike Tice was the head of the Vikings. Change the way trades are handled because of it. Okay, yeah. Someone turned off speakerphone for the Ravens trade. All right, the pick is in. So is this going to be Joe Alt? Is this going to be another wide receiver? Is this going to be a trade? It doesn't say a trade right now.
Ba-da-da,
Oh, that's delicious. Wow. Oh, that's really good. That's just like light, refreshing, but then still savory, hoppy.
Some bitter,
but not too much. Like just kind of the right amount of bitter for everything else. That's good. If the pick is in, expect receiver here. I don't know, but Harbaugh likes to build through the trenches. You're probably right, Frosty. You know more about this stuff than I do, but fifth pick is Jim Hardball.
Wow.
That's what he's going to be when he actually makes the pick.
Sounds like a porn name.
That's his porn name.
I'm Jim Hardball. I don't know if you want those to be hard, though.
Oh, the Chargers actually turned away trade offer calls for Justin Herbert. People actually did try and trade, so I was not quite as far off as I thought by seeing that stuff. All right, maybe Frosty's. I don't know who they have for like wide receiver. Like they've lost multiple wide receivers, so that would kind of make sense. But you don't have anybody blocking for your quarterback, really? Like I don't know.
Yeah, they call him up. Stop calling me.
Yeah,
I told you.
I thought this number was unlisted. Yeah, unlisted trade call number.
Cushman.
Vardy, how's it go? Oh, wait a minute. Is that the?
Oh, it could be. I think it is. First time chat.
Here it is.
With the fifth pick in the 2024 NFL Draft,
Where are they
Los
going to pick?
Angeles Chargers select Joe Alt.
Oh.
Tackle.
Joe Alt. I called it.
Okay.
That's what I said. He builds through the trenches.
I believe that is our Patriot friend.
Oh, nice.
Our
We were
fan
literally
friend.
just talking about you,
Yes,
wondering
we
how
were.
the Drake May how that selection was treating you.
He's currently on traveling on business. He's in Florida at the moment.
Oh, okay.
Yes. When we FaceTimed with him on Sunday, he was in Las Vegas, and then by God, the next day he's in Florida.
Did he fool you and have like the same background behind him, or he was just like, you're like, wow, are you still in Vegas? And he's like, no. Yes.
No.
Cheers to you too.
Yes.
Thank you for coming in. That's awesome.
He said he was going to be heading back to the hotel to watch the draft, and I said, you should jump in and chat with us, watch a little bit. And he said, I might do that.
He's like, I'd rather not.
Yeah. So we've already,
May the force be with the Pats.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, you said you weren't sold on him yet. Are you sold on him now, or?
Yeah, we've got Mitch in here. Mitch is another Patriots fan, so we've got a couple.
Oh, okay. So
couple in here.
we got a couple Patriot fans.
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right. What did Mitch say about that before? Did he
Mitch
say
was hoping they were going to take Drake May, or he was going to ride.
All
He was like, they need to take a quarterback,
Okay.
basically. And then we also have some Dolphin fans here.
That's right.
We've got a little
Guardian
bit of
is a
everybody.
Dolphin fan. Oh yeah, yeah.
We got a little bit of everybody here.
Yeah. We got some Midwesterners. We got some East Coast.
There's always a Hawaii opening.
Oh,
day.
we will. Yeah, we actually. I guess maybe we will be there.
That's what I heard. Did I
Okay,
hear
I
you're
don't
maybe
know.
going to Hawaii this year?
We have.
Will we
got
still be
that planned.
podcasting that week?
Not that week.
Okay. Couldn't we call in?
I'll zoom in from
I would
Hawaii.
love if you would zoom in with like a
I'll
luau
zoom in with
going on.
Lavardi and, yeah.
That would be awesome. Even if it was like 15 minutes, I would do something else and then just bring that Zoom call up and like you guys just do whatever. Everyone agrees though the Packers suck. Oh wait, I mean no, I agree with that too, Frosty.
Go
Water
Sports.
is not green like if you keep forms. Go Sports. Paco's back in here. Remote feed a drunken luau. That
There
would
we
be
go.
amazing.
All right.
Zoom in Adam Schefter. All right, well, so kind of still going with some chalk here from everything I had seen. So
Yeah,
now
nothing
we've still
really
got
too-
2 wide receivers on the board. We've got a tight end.
I haven't even heard about what
No
the Giants
defensive
might
players. The Giants, I thought that was one of the ones where they were going to try and like maybe trade up to get one of those other quarterbacks was the talk, but I have no idea what they would do. No clue at all whatsoever. Oh, I'm behind. Whoops.
do. So his dad was a lineman. I guess his brother's a hockey player.
His mutter was a mutter.
His mother was a mutter.
Yeah, I thought you were going to say. Keith zooms in with a Mai Tai. I don't know if that's the correct spell. It's close enough for
That
me.
is, I think that's the correct spelling. Yeah.
I think that's in the same idea.
Yeah.
I think that's correct.
Wow, the Giants pick is in already.
Okay. What are they going to pick? Quick decision. What do you think? You have no idea what's
I have
going on.
no idea what they're
All
going
right,
to take.
just make something up.
Oh,
What
J.J.
position?
McCarthy?
JJ McCarthy. All right. Keith
Well,
says
J.J.
JJ
McCarthy.
McCarthy. Let's see what we got here. No guaranteed money. See, that's the only thing about with what the Patriots did in the offseason. I know it'll still be a tough season for them next year, but I could easily see the Patriots, they get in someone like Drake May that's a little bit more raw. And if they actually have him sit, which is what people try and do with, like if that actually is the place where he can do that and kind of learn the like the offense, I think that's probably is one of the better options, better than if he went to anywhere else. Melly Annie. Now we're just making up names.
Wearing a lei in front of a pork roast. Yes, we could do that.
Who's that?
Prospect cam.
Oh, that is JJ McCarthy.
Oh, see? Would they do that?
I mean, I'm fine. That keeps leaving wide receivers on the board that I hope the Bears take.
Yeah.
Like, I'm good with that. You better show us the variety of pattern drink umbrellas he has to choose from.
Okay,
Ooh,
well, we'll see what we've got.
That would be super funny, though. Like, I know normally we've got a podcast this week. Keith is actually on location. If I'm going to call him in right now, it'd be 3 hours earlier. So it wouldn't be like kind of the middle of the day. You're like, I just go back to the hotel for a minute. You just got the shirt.
Do it quick.
I think
bring in special guest Patriot fan Lavardi.
We need to work on it.
Yeah.
I think that would be funny. Even if it's just for like 10 minutes, that could be funny. Or Drake May becomes Tom Brady and wins 6 Super Bowls in 20 years. I mean, brothers, I think.
But he's not drafted in the 6th round.
Yeah.
The Patriots
got
quarterback will be
too early.
drafted in the 6th round.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
They'll draft the second quarter. Is it about to happen? I think it's about to happen. The camera's coming in. Is he about to say something?
The New York Giants select Malik Neighbors.
Oh. I had a feeling they had said that they might go wide receiver. Sorry, Malik.
Please wear a Hawaiian shirt. Well, I wear a Hawaiian shirt 5 days a week at work, but
How many years does that Giants quarterback get? Good Lord. Exactly, Lucky.
Yeah.
I also agree with that. Needed a receiver. They have needed a receiver for years.
but all the receivers the Giants get
But
seem
you
to
also
get
need someone
injured.
to throw to that receiver too. I don't know what. Did you see that most recent video of Daniel Jones?
Mm-mm.
He was doing some press conference, and it was like he was like on meth or something. Like his eyes were like. Did everyone else see that? Where it was like became like a meme for like a week because people were like, "Is he okay?" Like because he was talking, all of a sudden he would just be like, he would just all of a sudden his eyes would just get super wide. It was weird.
They show one that he drops. No,
That would actually be funny if they put up drops. Who drafts a slot receiver that high? I don't know. People were really high on him. We're really liking him. I wonder who the Titans are going to
so
take
why
now.
would Daniel Jones be? Why would he have been like that?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know much. Like I've seen much about him. It's like the first video I'd seen. Also, people were like, "Is he okay?"
So do the Titans? No, the Titans don't need a quarterback.
He looked like he was out of his mind, and Ted Frosty agreed. Cocaine.
Titans don't need a quarterback.
Looked like Adam Gase in his Jets press conference. Oh my God, Guardian Down.
Oh.
That is a killer reference. Yeah, he kind of did. Kind of did.
Titans need Bowers. Did you see?
I hope so.
Why?
I don't want him. I want Roma Dunze. That's my selfish
Who is
play.
he again?
Huh?
Who's
He's the
he?
Washington wide receiver.
Oh, okay.
He's like he's one of the top
Okay.
3. He's a beast.
There's a video that Georgia alum JJ was showing me the other day of Brock Bowers like standing and like doing a flip.
Oh,
Because the guy's like 6'3" or 6'4".
6'4", yeah.
So and he did this like he did-
245
he did a
pounds.
backflip.
He's a big guy.
Yeah, and it's like I was like, oh my god.
He's interesting because he's going to be one of those guys that in like 4 or 5 years, when he wants to get paid, he may try and like make a case that he's wide receiver and not tight end because of his speed and other like attributes, like depending on how much he gets moved. Like he would be interesting on the Bears with like our new offensive coordinator does like some 3 tight end sets and stuff like that. And that kind of
That's what I'm
mismatch
saying.
would be interesting. I'm not against it.
Yeah. But we've already brought up a good Titans.
Titans.
Powers
Oh,
to the
the
Titans.
Titans.
Okay.
The
Titans.
The Titans.
Yeah,
Daniel Jones is so bad that Shane Falco got called to come in. Titans need a running back, need O-line. Yeah, I don't know what they're going to do now. Like, this is going to be interesting.
because they know Derrick Henry went to the Ravens, right?
So you get to pick 8. What's that?
Derrick Henry went to the Ravens.
That's
right?
going to be interesting, too. So if you can get past Tennessee, you get to pick 8. They don't really need a wide receiver. They should be picking defensive line, maybe offensive line. I don't know. Titans need a coach.
We got a lot of Titans theories here.
We don't have any Titans fans in chat, I don't think.
No. You don't really hear anybody say, I mean,
Damn Titans.
like I'm a Titans fan. You know, I don't run into a lot of them. I see people obviously with Packer jerseys, Chiefs jerseys, Steelers, Bear. Yeah, I see those at work.
They travel
But you don't
well.
really see, you don't really see like Titans jerseys too much.
Look at my message again. Which
There
one?
are no Titans fans.
Titans needs a quarterback, someone who doesn't put mayonnaise in his coffee. Ew, gross. That's nasty. There are no Titans fans unless it's a future bet. That suit liner was dope. The one that's on right now, that thing is kind of cool. Look at that.
Oh, has that been a thing in previous years? Because that's been a thing this year. They open their jackets and they've got like different.
Yeah, that thing was pretty dope. All right, Titans pick is in.
Now they're going to take their hats off and there's going to be something under there.
Will Levis put
Mayonnaise in his
mayonnaise coffee?
Why?
Gross.
Of course,
Yeah.
I do like olive oil in the coffee now. Oleato.
Do you put that in there?
I don't make it, but a couple of my coworkers every day they go to breakfast together, and then they go to Starbucks, and they usually bring me back a coffee. And lately, I've had them bring me back the Oleato, which is actually quite delicious.
Glad we're not actually putting this up on the board. I don't think I spelled that right. I may have.
Is he Gym Neighbors? Gym Neighbors at all? No, I don't think so.
Is that how you spell it? Oh, Nabers. Okay.
What do you do? Well, we are drinking. So
I did spell it that way. That's funny.
put in we have a beverage command, let you know what we've had and what we are drinking. But right now we are drinking another one from Maine Brewing Company.
Yeah, these are all the things that we'll be having tonight. We've already had the Wren House Brewing Big Spill Pills, which was very good. I was actually surprised. I'm not a Pilsner fan, but that was good. Dry hopped, pretty delicious. The Drecker Brewing Gorp Be With You Trail Mix Sour. Also delicious, very unique, very different, very odd.
His wife would like that
typical
one.
Drecker. Oh, okay.
Yep.
And then right now, we're having the Maine Beer Company, another one IPA, and this is excellent. Classic West Coast IPA, easy drinking, little bitter. But yeah, really good. Could you see the Bears taking the tight end from Georgia at 9? Bowers? I mean, we had him in for a 30 visit. It's possible.
30 for 30. Oh, wait.
It's possible because the only thing that made me mildly interested in that, because our tight ends room right now is really good. Like I said, with Cole Kmet and then the Gerald Everett that we just signed, is that our offensive coordinator has used 3 tight end sets before. And that also, because of his skill set and his speed, he almost can be like a hybrid between tight end and wide receiver. And that's just such a mismatch problem. So again, this is what I have seen and read. So
The Titans pick is in, but why are we seeing a commercial?
probably because they're like trying to take a breath. Titan power levels 1839. Will that help for the draft? It could. Bowers would be a game changer for your Bears. It would be interesting. Like I said, and more things on offense is always good.
Do we need more?
I mean, we had addressed some of that in the off season. That definitely could be there. Like I said, I could see us taking that Olafashanu or whatever that I'll have to try and figure out how to spell here in a little bit. I did have a random draft board. I probably should show it at least a couple times since I took the time to do it.
We were hoping to get Bijan, but he went the pick before us.
So randomly, I have been keeping track.
Random draft board.
Random draft board.
Okay.
In Google Sheets. There's a Dungeon on Titan that the boss sucks major. I mean, yeah. I mean, that's so. That's unfortunate.
Heard talk about the Seahawks maybe taking him, and that's also that.
Picks there at 16. Please, Seahawks take him. Wow.
Brothers.
Wait a minute.
Wait, is Brothers a Seahawks?
Brothers is a Seahawks fan. If I scrolled back up in chat, did I not see Brothers literally earlier saying Penix is a liability? Penix is overrated.
Maybe he was putting that. Maybe they were putting that out into the universe so other people wouldn't take.
I don't like to do this, but sometimes you got to call people out, and when they're literally within 20 minutes, like going back and forth. I can scroll back up, Brothers, so don't lie. I know it was you. You literally said that because I even called you, and I was like, I don't know if he's a liability. Definitely injuries, this and that. Overpaid Chino, but Mel's best available is Roma Dunze, Brock Bowers, Dallas Turner, Troy Fontanu, Fatanu, Roy Fatanu, JC Latham.
Titans pick is in.
All right, here we go. Wait, I think I'm going to be mildly okay because as long as we don't hear that little dinger sound, I don't think YouTube will know. Just sounds like a person.
Well,
talking.
it says NFL, so I just wonder.
Damn it!
Oh.
Too early there.
In the 2024 NFL Draft, the Tennessee Titans select J.C. Latham.
Okay. Talking about Quinion.
Okay, that's one bullet dodged right there. One more pick.
I was talking about Quinn just because somebody was. Oh, it was Chris Sims was saying that Quinion would be the first cornerback taken.
Oh yeah, because you were thinking about placing a bet on that.
Yeah, but
Speaking of bets, wait, did anyone here in chat put any bets on anything? We got did Vardy put anything on there?
He's more of a futures guy than a game guy, but I don't know.
I don't know.
Dave,
I feel you're
you do
bored in
anything?
a Florida hotel room.
Maybe
You're watching us on Twitch. I feel there is some thumbs scrolling over to a draft betting
site. He may have done that. He may have done that.
Mookie Betts. Oh my God! All right,
Vardy,
the Falcons have already been on the
know.
clock for almost 5 minutes.
I have bets on everything. And actually, a kind of a cool thing. So anybody who's in chat that hears our music, it's right. It's on the
outro,
the outro. And if you listen to our podcast, that actually came from Lavardi, actually. Or Elvardi, if you want to go with that. The Patriots fan. He's actually a musician. He's a great songwriter and guitar player, and has some great music. And so that actually is courtesy of him. So yeah, if you like that, I know he's working on some more stuff too.
He was kind enough to let us borrow that.
He lets us use that.
borrow that section. We've had that for quite a while.
So we appreciate
it's pretty
that.
awesome. Yeah.
We appreciate having that.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up. 100%. That has been super cool. It's one of those things like I hear that I'm like, oh. It's like a comforting sound, but yeah, that's actually some really good stuff. I'm here for the Bears picks, and I'm out of here. I think the Falcons take Roma Dunze here. I hope not.
Oh my God, that would be the
Falcons
second year in a
pick
row.
That would be so painful. Pulled it off the internet and said it was mine. No, that's not true. I took it. This reminds me of that movie draft. It kind of is. It's the same thing.
So though, if that's who you want and they do take him, that would be the second year in a row that the Falcons.
That would be.
Us.
That would be.
Yeah.
And especially the Falcons, who should have lost this pick because they were tampering for shitty Kirk Cousins. They literally should have lost this pick. We should be picking right now and just had everything in our repertoire. But there's plenty of things on the board. Like I said, I mean, literally, like you just said, Brock Bowers, Roma Dunze. Like I said, we could take the best defensive player off the board. That's not off the table. Like I said, we take a defensive end. We need that badly too, to go on someone to go on the other side of sweat. Yeah, someone else to make you sweat, baby. Yeah. Let the music take control. Let the defensive
sweat.
line move you. Yeah.
Kirk, no chains. Oh, he's got lots of chains.
So he can catch passes with the most overpaid quarterback ever. Brothers, I'm not going to disagree with you on that one. Kirk, no chains, Cousins. Falcons pick is in. All right, we're about
Bears
to hear
will be
it.
on the clock again.
Bears are about to be on the clock again. Tampering should be punished. It should be if the Pats. Yeah, I know.
Well, he even said, "Yeah, I talked with the trainer."
They talked today that it was like it was going to happen. I was like, "Oh my God, it's actually going to happen." Yeah. Brothers, that is true. If he actually finishes his next contract, it'll be $400 million. Kirk Cousins is to be a Super Bowl win. Oh wait, no,
Oh yeah, Super Bowl winning
a quarterback in the National Football.
to have been on.
Did the Falcons pick J.J. McCarthy right here?
Oh God, that'd be wow.
I would love every bit of that.
Planty's
They did
here.
something that stupid.
At the way from Planty.
Hey, Planty. Hi. How are you? Good to see you, Planty.
The Falcons aren't going to take a quarterback.
No,
Why are they
they're not
showing
going
JJ
to.
McCarthy? Maybe the Bears will take him.
The Bears in an unprecedented move draft 2 quarterbacks
Yes,
in the top 10.
in the top 10.
God.
Oh my
It
God.
is the Falcons,
What
though.
are the odds on that? That would be
Penix? That would be funny. Go sports to you, Planty. Sounds about right for the Falcons to take McCarthy. I know, right, HJ?
great. Oh yeah, I
100%.
forgot we traded for Kirk Cousins.
Doing well. Just want a trivia
Yeah, we
thing.
signed
Ooh,
him.
what kind of trivia, Planty?
Falcons pick is in, and they're showing quarterbacks.
I know. That's such a tease. Please don't. Then I still have a chance. I have a
sounds
chance
like
to win a bet.
Roma Dunze sounds like an A. So what was the other bet? Is that one done already? Or-
No, neither of them are done.
Oh okay.
I only bet on what the Bears would pick at number 9.
Oh okay.
So I have the Bears at number 9 to either take Roma Dunze or to take that Olaf Fashanu, which is probably too high for him.
Oh, I
honestly,
should probably bet on
so
them
that
to
would
take
mean
Brock
that we would
Bowers.
actually have to trade back. Yeah, that wouldn't work. Pulled my first hammerhead. Got rewind rounds onslaught. I'm deleting the game. Nice, Guardian Down. That's a good one.
Wow.
I hope they take it. Do they take who you want right now? I don't know what they're. I could easily see them taking it. Bears have been on the clock now for a little bit. I'm scared. I gotta wait just long enough so we don't hear the ding sound. Not have money now. I can change my mind. Wow. Clowns? Oh my God! What is going on? Bears fans are pumped. Oh, I like the sound of this. We're a little behind still on this. I like what you guys are saying. Don't hurt me here. Don't be teasing me.
Okay, I think you missed it.
The Atlanta Falcons select Michael Penix Jr.
What? They took a quarterback? What?
Wow.
Wow, folks.
Holy shit!
Oh my
Oh
God.
my God! We have everything at our doorstep. Please don't fuck this up.
That's crazy. Oh my God.
That's so stupid.
I have a friend who's a Falcons fan. I wonder if he's. Oh my God.
You signed Kirk Cousins to like a 3 or 4 year deal.
Wow.
Hundreds of millions of dollars. Are the Bears the new Lions? I don't know. Lucky was so right in chat. Wow, clowns. What is going on? I think Penix could be a good quarterback, but what is going on? Oh my God. Falcons are so dumb. The Falcons are stupid. What are they doing? You have a team that's you probably will
We
win
were
that
joking
division
about the
'cause it's
Bears
trash.
taking. You know what's funny in all this is so many people had said McCarthy could move up into the top 5,
And now he's fallen.
He's fallen.
He's
so-
easy. Well, he's not going to be at 9 unless someone trades up for the Bears.
Yeah.
Is there a rule change pending to allow 2 quarterbacks to take the snap?
Oh, HJ's joined. All right.
That is
That's
nuts.
crazy. That is really crazy.
All right, after the Bears pick, we'll get our next beer going. Oh my God.
Oh my God. Wow.
Justin wants to know your thoughts on the new stadium for the Bears. It's interesting, Planty. I like Justin, who is sideways in chat asking questions there. Like I said, thank you for your question and for putting up with Planty and his lack of football knowledge. I think the stadium plans look really cool, but again, it's weird. There's kind of not like where are you parking? Like the parking situation, which I've heard a lot of people talking about. I listen to a lot of Bears podcasts and a lot of beat writer stuff, and it looks really good. I like that they're staying in Chicago, hopefully, fingers crossed. But that is just like I said, is the only question.
we have-
is like for tailgating and everything else.
LeVard is the only person who's giving the Falcons a little bit of a break.
Quarterback insurance, weak division, solid team, no chances with Cousins. I mean, no chances with Cousins, agree with 100%. But like usually Cousins for the most part doesn't. I mean, he got injured this last year, but that's fairly rare for him. He's usually fairly healthy. It's a good
I don't know how much of
situation.
it's guaranteed.
I guess
Can you
it's a
get
good
out of that?
I don't know.
Like after a year or two, maybe? I don't know.
He said it's like a small garage. Where is the tailgate? Yeah, I agree. Where is the tailgating happen? And he laughed at the putting up. This is like the one time that Justin actually wants to tune. He's like, oh, they're talking sports. I could see a path for this, but it's way too high.
Yeah, I agree.
I also agree. Like that seems like unless you were putting a plan like we want him because he's gonna sit for like 2 years, and after that we can ditch Kirk Cousins like deal or something like you just said. Maybe as soon as the Falcons signed Cousins, they became betting favorites to win the NFC. I don't think that's true. To
win the NFC South.
Okay, thank you. I was like, okay, you better put the rest of that.
Yeah. South.
Justin, we talk
Bears
sports all the
pick
time.
is in.
Don't hurt me.
How many $100
So
do
they
you win?
put in a pay. No, nothing. Like it's like the one. Well, if it's Roma Dunes, it's like $20. I put in 5 and I win 18.
Wonder what those odds are right now. Probably not. So
Bears take JJ. Oh my God! I swear to God,
it could happen.
I swear to God, if they did that, here it comes. All right, we're a little behind.
Yeah, don't throw it up in there.
Don't tease me. Let me have my true reaction here in chat. No spoilers. No spoil. Oh my God! People already you're probably teasing me spoilers. I don't trust it. Feel like Justin more than Planty tonight. I cannot believe the Falcons took
That's crazy.
a quarterback.
That's the first, and there's no trades yet, which surprises me.
Also surprising that the Vikings haven't
that's
traded
their
up
first
yet.
pick. Okay.
And it says pick, so there's
Bears
no trade.
select a hot dog vendor.
With the 9th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Chicago Bears select Rome Odunze.
Yes!
Washington.
Oh my God! Yes! Holy shit!
Chicago this week, do they draft the lineman to protect the young quarterback or the receiver to
Oh.
get the weapon? And now
Oh my God! Let's go!
So
That's outstanding.
and I guess that's good because Keenan Allen's 31 or 32.
Yeah, you figure he's only around for a
DJ
year or
Moore
two. At
though,
most.
he's not. He's what?
No, DJ Moore's good, and we have him under
Okay.
contract for 2 more years
Okay.
too, in a very favorable
all right.
contract.
Okay. All right. So you won your.
I did. I won a bet for that,
You won
too.
$500. Oh wait, no. Oh
Yeah. Oh wait, I wish. There. Sorry, I had to text you. Vikings traded to 10. Oh, did they just? New York trades picked to Minnesota. Okay, we knew that was going to happen at some point, right?
So then
there we
are
go.
they taking JJ?
They have.
Or
to
are
be.
they taking Bo?
You think they take Brock Bowers?
Bo knows Knicks. No, they're
DJ
gonna-
would probably maybe turn into. Actually, Keenan Allen, they were saying, is actually kind of the slot receiver from
Yeah.
what I had seen.
Yeah, it's probably McCarthy.
I would think McCarthy is a bet. I can't believe that too. He should score 40 a game as long as Caleb Williams is upright. Like that's the key. Like, cause that was the other thing. Like they had talked about like, oh, like maybe he, we should draft another offensive lineman, something like that. The only thing I see there is that hopefully that they are going to spy with their draft picks and everything in the next, what do you call it? In the next, like I said, or during the off season, or even as we go into the season, should be interesting. It's the Bears. Aaron's more slot. Yeah, Allen is more the slot receiver. Should and actually not fucking it up are different things. Exactly. Give him a few minutes to enjoy. Thank you, AJ, coming to my defense for a change. I appreciate it. JJ to keep my Vikes futures bet alive. Ooh, what's your futures bet? Come on, get in on it. I can't believe we actually drafted Caleb Williams.
You have a futures
Tuesday.
bet on the Vikings already? Oh my god, that's a
That's
a way in the
can't
futures
believe
bet.
We drafted.
That is a way in the futures bet.
Still can't believe we got. I'm in shock. I can't believe that actually fell to us. There's no way. Like he's not wait long. It's got to be. I like honestly can't believe I am in shock right now. It's funny too. I almost retweeted the other day because actually, shockingly, I follow Caleb Williams on Twitter. But like, he actually said, "Hey, I saw Roma Dunze on a plane. He's a pretty good player." Like, he actually mentioned it, and then they were like they've been doing some other stuff together too. I'm an idiot. I figured they would keep cousins. That's funny. Do they have their next average quarterback? Congrats, Bears fan. Vardy, oh my God.
Yeah.
That is, I cannot believe it. I can't believe this is the first trade.
With
I
the 11th
honestly
pick in
thought
the
some other
draft.
the pick of the draft, Andrew wakes up from this tree. I know, I'm waiting for it.
I'm guessing that who's the coach for the Vikings? He must have found his quarterback.
McConnell? What's his name?
Kevin McConnell. Something?
Kevin O'Connell.
O'Connell, yeah.
That's right, because he's Irish and they never quit.
Kevin O'Connell.
Oh my God. I'm going to trade up for that JJ McCarthy. I think he's going to be a good quarterback in my team. I'm going to do it right now. As a football fan who's been following the NFL since I was little, the Falcons taking Penix at 8 makes no sense. What the hell are they? I don't know. I honestly don't know. If you just look, and the games are not won on paper, and we'll probably still do poorly next year. That's how I have to think as a Bears fan. I have to bring myself back down to earth. But if you look at the wide receiver room of DJ Moore, Keenan Allen, Roma Dunze, and then you look at our tight ends, our Gerald Everett, Cole Kmet, our backfield is Khalil Herbert and
Swift.
Berserker! And Swift, DeAndre Swift. And then our quarterback is now Caleb Williams. That's just nuts. Berserker, thank you for the 40 months. Holy crap. We are having drafts for the draft. We're watching some NFL draft, and we are also having many beers, which we need to open up another one.
We do.
I feel, do we need to rinse?
I think we should rinse.
Okay.
Yes.
So it has been a crazy, fun night. Berserker, thank you so much for the 40 months. That is super nice. Stupid football. No one to do onslaught with. I know everyone's watching the draft, aren't they? I'm sorry for that. Berserker, thank you for the 40 months. That is absolutely fantastic. Appreciate you. Appreciate you very much. Remember when RG3 was the Bears quarterback and got them to the Super Bowl? Wait, RG3?
I'm not sure.
Okay. So, all right. Guardian Down has already had a few too many tonight. So we need to settle that one down. Who do you think the Broncos go for now? They literally have no quarter. At some point, someone has to take McCarthy. I honestly thought the Broncos would take Penix or Vegas would.
The
I honestly
Vikings
thought that
probably
would
ought
happen.
to take. I'm guessing the Vikings are taking
Broncos
McCarthy.
take Russell Wilson. They've already taken it, and are still taking it from Russell Wilson.
They're
Let's be
taking it in
honest.
the Russell Wilson.
Yeah, they're taking Rex Grossman the third. Oh, that's what you were going for. Gotcha.
Okay.
Crucible already has a Sunset Weapons popping up. I saw all the goldies today. Nice. I use Sunset Weapons sometimes in Crucible anyway, just because it's funny. We're going to do some other testing in PvP tomorrow. McCarthy and Bo Nix should be in the next few picks. I would think.
They were talking about, the over-under was 5.5 on quarterbacks.
It's weird the NFL writers chose to revitalize the Midwest. Too funny. I still actually have a few Sunset Weapons Berserker actually in my vault, so it is interesting. All right, once this pick happens, we will rinse our glasses and get a beer. Plot twist! It was a plot twist today. The Vikings have traded up. Their pick is in. They keep showing him on the screen. It has to be McCarthy, right? Because he looks like Kevin O'Connell's younger version.
No,
not really.
Yeah.
I mean, they're both Caucasian.
Well, they do have that.
Yeah. I'm out of here. The Falcons made me feel bad. Brothers, get out of here. Have a good rest of your evening. Appreciate you. You know what? I don't care that much. When the final shape drops, Frosty, all weapons, if you still had older Sunset stuff in your vault, it is coming up to level, and they're basically like doing away if you happen to still have Sunset weapons. The Vikings draft Kirk Cousins again. They're tired of the lower part of the West. Yeah, I wonder what they're going to do there. JJ ends up being the best quarterback. I mean, you never know.
He better not be.
I don't think he will be, but you never know. I wouldn't think so, being that he threw 4 passes a week for Michigan. I can't remember how that. It was a low number. It was under 10, I think, a week for Michigan. I would have to have Sunset Weapons and play Destiny. I mean, both of those things, would have to be true. What are the Vikings going to do?
What are they doing, and why are they?
I
waiting?
kind of can't wait to go back and pick up on.
Oh yeah, definitely they've got good wide receivers for sure.
Justin Jefferson. When Justin Jefferson was out, whoever that other guy was, that guy was amazing.
He was good too.
So yeah, they definitely have a solid tandem wide receivers. If they can make Justin Jefferson not take what $40 million a year or whatever he needs, he's like Amon St. Brown got 30. Hell yeah, he's happy about that.
Amon-Ra. Yeah, the Wookiee. He was the Wookiee wide receiver. Yeah, the rookie wide receiver was good.
Oh, Roger Goodell's walking out on stage with someone because he's going to fall over.
He's needed help because he's got a bad back.
His back is an issue. AJ Brown got $32. That's very cheap. Oh, did he just get an updated contract? That's still too much for a wide receiver. I'm sorry.
He already got Pat. Oh, is it?
I don't know if he's
Army Sergeant.
Oh no, he's okay.
Yeah.
Well, wait. He's talking about other things going on in one of their charities, I'm sure.
Oh, okay. So, AJ Brown.
Wow. Oh, interesting.
Okay.
3 years, $94 million. Some expensive wide receivers. I know the cap just went up, but Lord. $82 or $84 million guaranteed. He's good, but man, I don't know. Here's just the others. Yeah, I got you. No, I got you. Oh,
Lucky already knows.
Do they get to say the pick?
Yep.
With the 10th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Minnesota Vikings select
J.J. McCarthy.
Okay. I had a feeling that was what Lucky was talking about. I had a feeling that was it.
All right, we're going to go rinse.
Yeah, let's, hold on, let me get that off the screen. We're going to go rinse quickly once again and then come back and have another beer. We've got 2 stouts now on the way.
Yes.
Back to back, similar malt bills, as you would say, but one of them has
Same
coconuts,
brewery.
one has coffee, same brewery, Dragoon. So yeah, we will be right back. I actually was not too far off because the next player taken was that Olafashanu. Or 2 players later, basically, was that Olafashanu, which was the
other person?
Offensive lineman that Caleb Williams had also mentioned. Hi, we're back again.
We're back.
The Jets have taken Olafashanu. The Vikings took J.J. McCarthy in typical fashion. Hopefully, they are the new Bears of the NFC North, as Lucky mentioned earlier. We can hope for. And Keith, that is a handsome shirt you have on there.
Oh my gosh, I like your Bear shirt there as well.
Thank you.
Another version.
Little Tecmo Bowl there. But like I said, this shirt actually can be found, I believe, on our merch store.
It can be found there, yes.
Oh my God.
And
the beer
Lucky
arc.
picked up on that quite quickly.
Midstream shirt change, bold move, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off.
We're doing a beer arc here, a draft arc to celebrate draft day. So we're going from lighter to darker, and that's kind of what we've done, starting with the Pilsner.
And we've got a dark beer now, right?
Yes, we're going to end with going from Pilsner to sour to Pilsner to sour to IPA. Now we're going to go into this range here, into the stout. We got a couple of stouts from Dragoon Brewery. I got a text while we were off stream from Lavardi, who's in chat, and he said, "Wow, JJ to JJ." Okay, I don't know if
that's not
I'm
bad.
sure somebody has to have said that already, maybe not. Maybe he's the first one. Patent that. Let's put a shirt on the website.
100% cotton, I believe. I think they actually are. I believe that they are.
That's a bold
cotton.
move.
They are a very comfortable
to 100%
shirt.
cotton.
They are nice.
Yeah. I'm wearing an Omni suit, and man, am I comfortable.
I'm assuming do the cocoa one and then the coffee one, or do you have a preference?
Oh, I don't know.
We've got the Sueño and the Deseo.
Cocoa. Yeah, let's go that.
Okay. Sueño meaning.
Sorry, I picked a bad time to have a chip.
I know.
Dream,
and then Deseo meaning desire.
I'm guessing desire.
Something like that. Vikings go from a shitty Michigan State quarterback to a shitty Michigan State quarterback. That's not bad.
Michigan State to Michigan. Yeah. Okay.
Maybe they should try a new state. I agree. I also agree. All right. So we're going to have the
cocoa.
I did. Yay. I also had this last week when we went over for the group birthday get together. Deseo means real draft pick. Yeah. My wife needs a shirt like that with 5 bottles of wine. I mean, if you'll buy it, we'll make it.
We'll make it.
We'll make it.
We
if
can
you'll
make
buy
it. Sure.
We have graphics.
We
for that.
have wine glass
we
graphics.
can make that happen.
So we could do something like this. The wine arc, I guess we could call that, or
we had the
whatever you
base
choose.
original version of this when we were at the birthday get together. That
Correct.
was also equally delicious.
it was very good.
Forgot the name of that one off the top of my head, but that's in a purple can.
Yeah, it's interesting because they always called them like the uno, dos, tres, cuatro.
Yeah.
They went up through, but now maybe they've gone away from the numbers.
I don't know. Are
'Cause
these
I don't think it
actually
was-
taking the place of those?
I don't
honestly
know.
didn't know.
It seems like this is about the time they usually come out. I feel like I need to be over here farther because I'm blending into the.
I can move the. I can
I'm
make
hiding.
The graphics
No, I'm
smaller.
hiding.
Give me a sec.
Oh, I like it.
Oh,
It's good.
Plenty of room.
You went. You found this on their site, right?
Kind of.
Yeah, sort of.
This was kind of like the searched, and it's like, oh, you left the end of your site open, and was able to grab these
It's
two.
always
graphics,
dangerous
so.
when you leave the. Wait, never mind.
Yeah, when you leave the back end open, you do have to worry about that a little bit.
Got to be ready.
So we're gonna have both of these. Gonna drink it just a touch. There we go. There, do you feel better now?
I do feel better.
Okay, all right.
Not
The purple
quite.
people
No, I'm
eaters
still-
are now on a diet. Yeah, I think they are definitely dieting. The Broncos pick is in. I'm interested. Like again, some of these other ones down at the end are just, like I said, going to also be very interesting because there was all this talk that the Bills would try and trade all the way up to the Bears if Roma Dunze was there, and that they would try and get that pick and have us trade back, and we would get next year's first. And I mean, because they lost both their wide receivers right this year.
Yeah, they
let
traded Diggs.
Gabe Davis go. They traded away Diggs. Denver still has a team. Apparently they do. I don't. Haji's probably streaming right now, but if he was here in chat, he'd probably let you know how frustrated he's been as of late. We wind wounds and late. That's nice. Roasty.
We went chocolate one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Which I figured even on a stout, usually you get coffee notes kind of in
Yeah.
there. Where I
Yeah,
get a
you do.
little bit of that, but like
Yeah.
I said, yeah, definitely roasty. Sean Payton never drafted a quarterback in the first 2 rounds because he traded for Drew Brees. He didn't have to.
Drew
That's
Brees.
such
Yeah,
a
didn't
dumb,
need to.
like it's such a dumb little stat. It's like he didn't have to. He had Drew Brees for 87 years.
Yeah, Spanish for wish or desire.
Desire. Okay. So
Desire.
that's the U2 song.
If you have a
desire.
if you have deseo sueños, you have desired dreams. Sueño deseos?
Oh, okay.
Dreaming desires?
Dreaming desires. He didn't trade for him free agent. I know that's my point. He traded for something. That's why it's like, oh, he's never done this before. It's like he's never done it before because he didn't have to because he traded for him. Drew Brees is a racist. When did this happen?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, there was.
Or
No,
a
I don't-
racist.
Or a racist. Bo knows Denver.
Oh, okay. Well,
Bo
we got
Nix.
We've been foreshadowed.
All right.
For us, at least.
2024 NFL Draft, the Denver Broncos select Bo Nix.
He's out of No, where's he at? Oregon. Oregon.
Yeah.
Trump
Ooh.
COVID defender. Oh, I had no idea.
Bo Nix or Sean Payton?
No, Drew Brees.
Drew Brees. Oh, wow.
Oh, that's gross.
Wish or desire is the new Falcons mantra. Yeah. I wish that we had made a different pick.
I wish that we had made
I
a different
desire
pick.
that we had picked someone else.
No one has taken that tight end yet.
Hmm.
Also interesting. I tried to time it perfect. You're good. Like it's no worries.
That was
Dude's
now
wife
that the
looks
Bears
35.
picks aren't on the clock, and I'm definitely okay with a little foreshadowing. There.
Yeah, that's kind of fun.
That's
then.
fine.
I don't think Bo Nix is a good pick either. I don't know.
So the 6 quarterbacks have gone already in the first 15 picks.
Is that correct?
Right?
Well, I had 3 right away.
Yeah, and then McKennick, McCarthy,
Penix,
Penix, and
McCarthy,
and
oh, that's
Nix.
right.
Yeah.
Is 7 the record in the first round? Is that what they were saying earlier? I think
There
we
was
heard?
the one draft, the draft that had
Broke
Elway
Nix.
and Marino
Oh.
and Blackledge and
Oh, that's
yeah,
delicious.
that whole draft. Yeah,
Holy God.
of course.
I'm gonna be honest. The aroma at first, I was like, okay, that smells good. Good at aroma, like I said, some roastiness, a little bit of coffee, some chocolate.
It was on the mellow side though.
Mellow side of that. The flavor though really comes through. The chocolate really comes through. It's letting you know. It's like I said, a little milk chocolate, dark chocolate kind of mixed in there because there's a little bit of fruit. The roastiness, that's good. Oh, 6 is the record. Okay. Bears trade back into the first round, take a tight end. I would literally fall over in my chair right now if we traded back. We don't have anything to trade unless we took from next year. If somehow he I don't know, he would have to fall so far for take. It would be crazy.
Yeah, somebody's gonna.
HJ, you shut up. You stop it.
Bonix.
What would you expect the Broncos to do? They had no quarterback at all. I don't know. That's what's so weird. Like when you're in those situations where it's like you have nothing, you have to do that, but then you also are so killed on draft capital, especially like the Broncos because of what they did for Russell Wilson. Because he was let him cook.
Get your
ride Broncos ride.
That's what they're saying. That
I heard the Colts would probably be the ones that would take him if he fell that far.
Oh, when did the Colts draft? 15 maybe.
I want to say 15.
Okay.
Raiders are on the clock. Who did the Raiders?
Wait, you have it down there. Yes, 15. It's on your sheet.
Oh, there. That at least was handy. I stopped writing things down
after Malik Neighbors.
Doesn't matter who they draft. Chiefs own them. Oh, that's probably true.
Or the Chiefs.
Not probably. That is true.
Chiefs.
15th. First time in history, 6 quarterbacks in the first 12 picks. That definitely seems like a record. First, second, third, 8th, 10th, 12th. Ooh, Bo Nix has been out in the sun a little too long in that picture they got on ESPN. This is really good. I like the one we had earlier in the week that was just kind of like basically the base of all these things, but that extra chocolate, I'm going to be excited to see where the coffee part of that goes.
I know this particular show probably hasn't been for everyone, but I'm certainly glad that those who are here are enjoying it. And even if it wasn't necessarily your thing, and we've had some other funny comments from those who maybe don't follow this like we do, but we appreciate you all being here. We're having a good time.
Very much so. Yeah. Well said.
A rude pick for the Raiders.
Are there now?
Draft. The Las Vegas Raiders select Brock Bowers.
Oh, they took the tight end. Bowers is gone.
Oh, okay.
I don't think there's any defensive players left. There's no defensive players in this draft, apparently.
Defensive? Oh, yeah. No, right. Nobody wants them. Hey.
This has been a lot of fun. I find it fascinating. I'm glad you do, Paco. Like I said,
Good.
yeah, I mean, still no defensive play. Yeah, not a single defensive player picked. Did you wind up putting for your cornerback?
I didn't do that, no.
I'm going to look live right now. I think I turned $5 into $18.75.
Because you're Roma Dunze.
I have a live text from our other brother regarding the picks here. Just want to chime in with that. Joe says, DJ Moore, Keenan Allen, and Roma Dunze, pretty good wide receiver room. Was so nervous when Atlanta picked, but then I knew we'd either get a Dunze or Dallas Turner. And then his last one was, if they wanted Penix, they could have always picked him and not signed Achilles Cousins.
Achilles Cousins.
Brothers, weren't you leaving like 30 minutes ago? Not that I'm happy that you're still here, but you're like, I'm out of here. And then all of a sudden it's like 20 more comments. Logging in here. NFL rules prohibit playing defense. Apparently that's about what it's going to happen. $18.75. Let's go.
There you go.
If I'd only put $30,000 on the mustache, Gardner Minshew, the mustache man. So now the Saints, funny enough, are actually on the clock, and then it's Indianapolis.
Okay.
Someone has to start taking defensive players, or I swear the Bears would trade back and they're like, well, if you're not going to take a defensive end now, we'll take it. Here you go. Here's 2 second rounders from next year. Bowers and Adams, who will throw the ball? Gardner Minshew, I don't know. I mean, he's probably serviceable enough. $18.75 can buy 3 more of these chocolate beers. These are actually not too bad. These are probably more in the I would have to look at my receipt.
It helps that they're only 12 ounces as well.
Yeah, these are only 12 ounces, both of them. That's why we kind of did both of these.
Yep.
Saints, interesting enough, draft a defensive tackle, but they play him at quarterback. Agreed, that's a smart move for the Bears. Yeah, if all of a sudden, like, some of these guys, like, somehow make it that far. I swear they just showed someone putting on a Saints hat, but they have not put their pick in yet. That was weird. Maybe they're showing an older draft. That's interesting.
So now you said the Bears don't draft until round 3?
We don't have a second round. I don't think we draft till 75. So we're somewhere, whatever.
Okay.
Later in the third round. So we're going to stay here until that pick comes back up, and then we'll no wait. So we have to stay here 24-ish hours because they only do the first round. This is a Detroit fan they paid to put on that hat. Did you see that too? All of a sudden I was like, that's a Saints hat. Like, what's going on? That was weird. I'm still in absolute shock. I know it's so dumb, but it's like I'm in absolute shock that, like, Caleb Williams and Robert Dude, that's just nuts.
Huh.
Helping the local economy. Nice. I'm still interested too to see what the Niners wind up picking. The Niners have the 31, the Chiefs have the 32. I mean, I know you made your joke earlier that the Chiefs are probably going wide receiver. But Niners at 31.
Maybe the Chiefs were probably hoping they would get Penix. Just kidding.
Because they want him to sit behind Patrick Mahomes for the next 10 years.
Yes, that's right. We got to have him ready.
Yeah, I wonder what's going to happen. Like I said, yeah, it is interesting. I don't know what could go on from there. Man, you pounded that down.
It was delicious.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Keith is like, I want to drink all of it.
Oh.
When does it all happen? I've been reading tweets about all our players being. I saw that.
Oh, the Niners,
The thing I saw with the most was Brandon Ayuk. I don't know if you saw. I'm sure you did. Got a future on the Bears yet? Better get it now. Lions moving fast.
But I mean, there has to be realistic expectation. What would you recommend? You wouldn't recommend Super Bowl, I'm assuming.
No, I'd recommend making the playoffs.
Division, maybe
division or making the playoffs.
Okay, all right.
Debo. I did not hear anything about Debo. I kept hearing that they want to sign Ayuk to a contract, but that's going to be difficult with where everyone else's contracts are because of what's going on. So then it was like, they were still going to work with that. But yeah. Heard Ayuk to the Bears for night earlier, but that makes no sense. No, not at all. I did not. Yeah, I had not heard that.
I'll have to look and see what I can get for Bears, maybe division, Bears playoffs.
Supposedly both are being shopped for a top 10. Wow.
Division and Super Bowl. Wow. Rookie quarterback can't come in and lead the team to the Super Bowl.
I don't think that seems like a lot to ask.
I mean, if Justin Fields couldn't do it, how can? Oh wait, no.
Caleb Williams probably should be better. Caleb Williams better be good for about 2 more wins. That's all I'm at least hoping. All BS this time of year, not one trade yet. Yeah, is Ayuk on the last year of his deal? Entertainment value. He can't week NFC.
Oh yeah. That's what you have to betting. You have to look at it as entertainment.
Draft floaties.
Yes,
in case the levies break, I suppose. That's funny.
Always has to be looked at as entertainment. Otherwise, you're going to just weep an awful lot.
5th-year option for Ayuk. He was drafted in the first. I don't know why I didn't even realize he was drafted in the first round. Then they should keep waiting then as long as possible.
Rome Adunze.
Oh, okay. That is the nice thing about all the first rounders. You can get that extra year. You're paying them more though too, but still. Yeah, offseason, like I said, at least, who knows what they're going to pick toward the end of the draft here. I would definitely still like to see more offensive line help. And we need another edge rusher. Like I said, as good as Sweat is, hopefully some of our other guys start stepping up, but we definitely could use another edge rusher. Right around 30, if I recall. I mean, because you guys are in like either the NFC Championship or the Super Bowl most years, HJ. So that's probably a good thought. Saints War Room looks excited. I don't know what they would be picking. Unless they're excited for defense.
They're going to get. Who's the 7th quarterback?
I would like to know who would be. Is there another quarterback anybody would take? Who's left? Like I've literally heard every name that I personally know of.
Yeah.
Which, yeah.
Yeah.
25, I guess. Mel Kiper has been on ESPN for 40 years, and this is his 46th year, like doing draft analysis.
Really?
Yeah, that's what they were saying.
Wow.
And he still actually remembers some of the earlier. No, he's like, and I remember 30 years ago, my comps for so and so. Imperial Stout with cocoa? Yeah, Cope.
Yep.
It actually is. It is absolutely delicious. It's from Dragoon Brewing, which is a local brewery. So we've got the cocoa version, and then as soon as I can finish this, we've got one that actually is also coffee. Pretty much same base malt. They also do one that does not have either of those adjuncts in there. But yeah, it is really good. It is very, very good. Very tasty.
It's our safe word, cacao.
It's our safe word is cacao.
Cacao. Have you seen... I watched like 3 episodes of Portlandia.
Oh, that show's good.
And that was
sometimes it's a little hit or miss with like if you're not in the mood for certain humor.
Yeah.
But it's good. I like, what is that guy's name?
Fred Armisen.
Fred Armisen. Yeah, he's great.
Cacao.
I don't know if I've seen too many back hits. It is really good. Like I said, yeah, this one is really. I'm assuming the coffee is gonna be equally as good too.
The 14th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft. The New Orleans Saints select Tolaise Fuaga, tackle, Oregon State.
Still no defensive players have been selected. That's
really
bonkers. Secret word is not Cousins. I'm shocked. Yeah, Vikings fan. Oh my God. We have a Vikings fan in our family. We need to text them at some point and find out how they feel about it. Wow, that is interesting. And Bowers is already gone, so now what do the Colts take? There's been way less trades than I thought there was going to be way more exciting trades.
Yeah.
There's
only
been
one trade so far, right?
Yeah, and the Vikings probably didn't even need to make that trade.
I'm guessing the Jets probably would. Well, I guess maybe they would have taken an heir apparent to the guy who didn't even play more than 4 plays. We did an heir apparent to Aaron Rodgers.
We need
The Aaron apparent.
The Aaron apparent.
Yeah. We anticipate him playing at least 6 snaps next year.
Ask them where the nearest hospital is so you can Uber your family there. Yeah. Colts can take a best defensive player, but the expectations is more trades in the middle of the late of the first round. Yeah, I agree, Frosty. Like I said, yeah, obviously that's there. Have you guys ever done a show dressed as Beavis and Butthead? No, that sounds terrible.
Yeah.
I guess apparently Keith would. Maybe that'll be for Halloween then, I guess.
That would.
Did you see the SNL bit recently?
That could be kind of funny.
The Beavis and Butthead SNL bit with.
I did not.
It was with
Ryan Gosling.
It was actually with Ryan Gosling.
Or
Thank
was
you.
it with Jared Goff?
No, it was with Ryan Gosling.
Okay.
It actually was not Jared Goff. Yeah, the SNL bit is it's pretty funny. Ryan Gosling was Beavis, and then someone else was like Butthead, and they kept like switching. I don't know. It was just funny. Send it to Keith, not Jared Gosling.
Jared Gosling. Yeah, see, they did. They look very similar.
Are we happy, Bevy Brothers? Sam, I am so happy right now. There's nothing better than just on paper feeling good about what's been done, right?
I am Cornholio.
Sam, what are you picking? Atlanta taking me a quarterback was shot. Yes, that was super great. Like, yeah, we were all just absolutely in shock. I thought they were going to take either the wide receiver or they were going to take Brock Bowers or something like that. And then to leave both of those. Yeah, quarterback. That's just
Michael Penix was probably like,
honestly,
or he's like, well,
honestly, if you're him, I think you're pretty excited. You just got top 10 money.
Yep.
And more than likely you're sitting at least a year, not maybe into the second year.
Yeah.
I think you're actually feeling pretty good.
Yeah, no, you're probably pretty good.
And you're also thinking, boy, Atlanta's stupid.
Yeah. Don't they know by the time I start my first game, I'll be 32? Oh, wait, no. It won't be that old.
We picked 20. I'm hoping a good defensive player is there. Sam, literally 0 defensive players have been taken. You should have your pick of any of them. That corner still hasn't been taken. He's probably still have a chance to do that bet.
Probably not as good odds now as it was.
Sent you a DM with the SNL skit? Okay. Keith said what I was thinking. Cooper DeJean, is that the cornerback?
That was one of them.
But that's not the one you were talking
No,
about.
the one he said it's like Quinion something.
Keith and I on the same wavelength tonight. I mean, I still am in shock by the Atlanta pick. I literally cannot believe that. There's no way I thought Penix would be taking. I mean, I thought he was worthy maybe of being that high, but I thought, someone would trade up for that. Steelers have another 10 and 7 season. Congrats on a wild card placement. Exactly, Clint.
I don't know if there's any more draft stuff available now.
Oh, do they take it all
Doesn't
away?
look like it.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Futures game. Yep. Looks like it's all gone.
I think the Bears would actually trade that. There's no way they're going to do that. That would be. I don't even know what they would trade with.
Wow. How long have the Colts taken? Jeez.
In losing season, I'm going to let Russ cook. I know some of these are taking way longer than they need to. Although the Colts are probably like, who do we take? I don't know. At some point, yeah.
We'll take Arch Manning. Oh, wait, no.
Arch Manning.
He's not even drafted yet.
Colts are probably trying to trade, maybe. I don't even know enough about the Colts to say what they would actually be needing, or verifying a trade is still in place. Yeah, I guess.
The pick.
Okay, now it's in. It says the pick is in, no trade. So
the pick is Quinion Mitchell. That's the guy.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. Did you just bet on him right now?
No, there wasn't any draft stuff.
What?
Available.
I know Jim Irsay likes cocaine. That is true.
Wow.
That is accurate. Jim Irsay is a fan of the Peruvian marching powder, the Colombian nose candy, the yayo,
yam yam,
the yam yam,
smack, smack. The Haitian voodoo rattle torture.
If you are undead,
I'll find out
about that too. Forrest Bump. That's funny.
He just sidles right up.
The sidler. Oh God. When she gives him the Tic Tacs.
Yeah. That's the Haitian. That leads to the Haitian voodoo rattle torture.
You are undead. I'll find out about that too. All right, the pick is in. Let's get moving to the next one. It has really slowed down the last 4 or 5. Yeah. I'm not going to lie.
Well, you got a lot all day. I guess now the main thing is who will be the first defensive player taken.
I guess, yeah.
Maybe that's
you would think it'd be that
mystery.
Dallas Turner, maybe. Yeah, there's definitely a few good defensive tackles. Like I said, the corner that you were looking at earlier, a couple different corners. Also go slower too, because a lot of the players were not invited.
Patsy.
Commissioner flashing some skin with that open neck. Oh shit!
What other wide receivers do we have available? Pats need to move up to beat KC from grabbing a wide receiver. It's gonna be interesting this year being the first year in 24 years without Bill Belichick as the Patriots coach.
And by interesting, you mean amazing? Was that what you actually meant to say?
It could be kind of a totally new feel for Patriot fans.
Here it goes.
In the 2024 NFL Draft, the Indianapolis Colts select Laiatu Latu, defensive end, UCLA.
That's what I had heard. As long as I think he was
flashing some skin.
First defensive player to get drafted, saying that now. Oh, Latu was the first one.
Xavier Worthy
or Donovan Mitchell. Okay. There it is. The run is over. Yeah, that is interesting. They were saying as long as, which he kind of had passed some medical issue stuff that he had, that people liked him a lot better than, like I said, I know Dallas Turner had been pretty big and some other ones that he had been kind of the ones that people had looked at. Yeah.
To medically retire?
That's what I'm saying.
God, that sounds like one wrong tweak and you're done. And you'll be medically
dead. Is his brother
dead.
A defensive line at UCLA too? I honestly don't know. Texas University wide receivers are beyond overrated. City of Austin is a joke. Oh my God, clam in there. Oh, don't show him sacking Caleb Williams. That's wrong. That's not right.
Wait, an edge rusher shouldn't wear number 15. That's Caleb Williams is like, hey, the wide receivers, our quarterback is coming in at me.
He thought it was a wide receiver
He was
quarterback going
confused.
at him. He was very confused. I'm confused. I wonder what number Williams will wear. They've said, well, because Keenan Allen was usually 13, right?
Oh, that's true.
Then I have heard talk that he could be 8. Okay, let's not show 2 sacks of Caleb Williams by this fucker. Like, come on, stop. Stop with this footage. ESPN, settle down. UCLA, you could lose always. Oh, my God.
That's all right. He's going to, God, yeah, that's kind of medically told to retire. And then you come back.
I know, but you've given clear. How,
I guess.
What does that got to be like if you're in your 20s? Keep showing Williams being sacked. I mean, yeah, it's the only times you're going to see it.
We're ready for
Think ready?
that next beer.
All right.
The Desire.
Final beer of the evening.
The Desire.
Is that what it is? The Desire? Okay. Is that because coffee brings the caffeine and gets you kind of ramped up? Is it the desire part?
Makes you desirous.
ESPN, I can't stand Greenberg. What a clown. I know you haven't liked Greenberg for a while. I go back and forth on him. He's fine. Like, I don't know.
He's a Chicago guy too, so that probably helps. Isn't he? Or
His
he covered the Bulls?
So I, in that regard, it's actually his wife, and like his wife's side of the family is actually Chicago because he's a Jets fan, and he's like, so that's
that's right.
So that's kind of
the whole thing.
So
with,
that's kind of douchey. But his wife is like, I guess his wife and his wife's side of the family is all Chicago. So that's the only reason it's kind of redeeming for him, I guess.
who was the quarterback for the Jets? And they used to play the
who did they play?
Pennington, Chad Pennington.
Was it? It was Chad Pennington. That's right.
I remember Joe talking about that.
Greenberg is the Paul Tassi of sports. Lucky, that might be kind of accurate. I'm not going to disagree. Miami quarterback had 10 concussions, did not retire. I'm sure this guy will be fine. Winky face. Greeny's on Rogers' backside. More than the backside. All right, let's get out the final beer, which is the Deseo, which, as we just said, means desire.
Or wish.
Or wish?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Or wish.
Well, how do you know
wish
what you're
or
saying
desire?
there?
Well, the wish can be a desire.
But if one word has the exact same, like 2 different meanings, that's how you use.
I deseo that you would bring that beer out of the fridge.
I also have some Wink seltzers if you need any of those.
I have one of those at the house.
I can't believe you haven't had that yet.
I'm waiting for I'm trying to pick my spot.
Greeny's, he is worse than Colin Cowherd?
I haven't listened to. I didn't used to mind Colin Cowherd, but I haven't listened to him.
He definitely is
lately.
one of those people that like he throws out like the over crazy like hot take, and then all of a sudden he will easily walk it back. You mentioned earlier about the like, I heard Caleb Williams didn't want to go to Chicago. Colin Cowherd is like, I've talked to his people, and they say that, and then literally it's 24 hours later, he's like, I have been called by them immediately, and they said that is not true, and that is not like, he literally had to walk that back like a day later. I was like, okay, so yeah, that's kind of where some of that stuff had started a little bit. Imperial Stout with coffee. Any caller who ever gets cuts them off before they can even get a question in. Skip Bayless is the worst. 100%. Yeah, Skip Bayless is totally even more of a clown than Cowherd. I would agree with that 100%. Now, his brother, which I didn't even know this for a long time. I didn't know this was his brother, Rick Bayless, the chef. The Chicago chef.
Yeah.
That guy's amazing. And they don't even talk. Like they have like completely on the outs. I can't even imagine that.
I was just about to say that. How do
you get that far in the outs?
Yeah.
You just have to be kind of a dirtbag. I mean, I'm
become
very lucky. Like,
how
I
do
could
you become
not,
a dirtbag though?
I don't know. I'm very lucky. Like, I could not be happier with, like I said, I have been blessed with 2 amazing brothers that, like I said, I could not be more thankful for. But it's like, I cannot imagine like doing something so bad that I would offend both of you. And like,
and I don't even talk to Andrew anymore.
I can't talk to him anymore. Like, you just have to be some piece of shit. Like, I tell you.
Yeah, I don't.
If your brother is a clown show, I mean, he has every right to disassociate from Skip Bayless because he is a clown show. Agreed.
No, and I know there you hear stories about family, divisions all the time that, parents don't talk to their kids and vice versa. It's just, there's all kinds of stuff out there. It's just, I guess that's one more reason to just, count my blessings and realize how fortunate I am, because I can't picture that. So.
Yeah. Old school Jim Rome is where it's at. Welcome to the Smack Off. Lucky, like I said, I used to listen to the Smack Off. Like I said, my brother used to listen to that too.
Out.
Yeah, Rome out.
Rack 'em.
Yeah,
It was
if your brother
great.
is a clown show like that, I totally get that.
Andrew is great. Bevy,
Twitter says Williams will wear 18. Thank you for that update. I was wondering about
Bevy
that.
says, that's the way to go. Just rack 'em.
Worked on the mower all evening, still broke. Time to pound some drinks. Chucky, get some drinks in. We're watching the draft. We've done a full arc worth of beverages. Let me get all the ones up there if you want to take a look at what we have had. Where's the button? There it is. There's the beverage command. Go take a look. My bro is a dick. Can be a dick, but the struggle is real. But I love him. I mean, there's that.
There's that.
Like, so there's that. Like, I totally get that. People are just like, everyone has different personalities, so I get where that can't mesh.
Right.
But if like you literally are so like can't stand someone, and they were just literally that much of an absolute piece, like that they literally like I didn't even know they were. I thought it was just like a coincidence because I follow Rick Bayless because of his recipes, and I always thought he seemed like super nice and super cool and stuff. And obviously he is, because he has pushed away the guy that is an absolute douchebag, and it's just crazy. Trying to catch up. Yeah, it has been quite an evening. It has been quite an evening for sports. Less trades going on than we thought there would be.
Only one so far, right?
There's only been one trade. Some very interesting choices. The first defensive player just finally went. But yeah, it has been very interesting. It's been very, very interesting. But it's good to see you, Chucky. Cheers.
The struggle
Grab
is
a beverage. Struggle within, it suits you fine. Have two sisters I don't speak to. It sucks, but it's necessary. That's terrible. I hate that.
No, I mean,
yeah.
I'm glad that. I'm fortunate that that's not something I have to.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Consider, but I mean, we all have our things. So I mean,
Paco, we'll be your adopted brothers then, so you can have other family members to speak to. Wonder if Joe Burrow. Yeah, I wonder if Joe Burrow will have actual protection in this draft. That's going to be interesting, Clam. Like 100%. Like their pick is coming up, I think, at 18. Yeah, at 18. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they do. Talk to both my sisters weekly and dad almost daily. Yeah, like I said, I'm very much in. Like I said, we're very much in the same boat. But like I said, again, I know that is a place of, like I said, luck, privilege, whatever you want to say.
Yep.
But yeah, I just can't imagine like so two people at least not just agreeing like a little. Like even if you're like, just not a big fan. Like I get that. Like that's not a
it's
fan.
just interesting how two people that grow up in the same household, and I mean, assumingly, can be that diverse in opinion, and obviously the background couldn't be too much. I mean, it could be different if
depending on
happened in
that's
between.
true.
Yeah. Certainly there's a lot of different factors to take into consideration there.
Talk to my brother almost every day, or at least text. Take you as brothers anyway. Done. Paco, done. I'll send you the paperwork. When Joe has time, he is dangerous. Never will be the best, but future top tier. I mean, Joe Burrow is like an amazing quarterback. Yeah, if you give him more than like a couple
we have
seconds.
Another Atlanta questioner there.
Flogging. I was just looking to see if there's okay. The pick is in.
The pick is in. Yeah, you can see those Seattle colors.
Okay, we got a second here. How are you doing? With that said, what the fuck is? I know. They handed us what the Bears got handed what they wanted. Had all the options. Used to talk to my oldest sister almost every day. Paco will be your uncle, but the one that don't see very often, but always remembers your birthday. Chucky, nice. They say all the guaranteed money to Cousins is in the first 2 years still. Yeah, even if that's in the... Again, we're trying to make the case for Atlanta. Like that to be like a little bit.
Well, and I know Lavardi kind of posed that a little bit, weak division. But yeah, there's... It still seems like they probably... I don't know what their other needs are. Maybe that, out of everything they needed, maybe that was at the top.
It could be.
Backup quarterback.
That very well could be. The joke is every day is Paco. No, Keith is well aware. Keith is being respectful of it actually not being Paco's birthday.
That's right. I'm not saying that until it actually is.
Pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Seattle Seahawks select Byron Murphy, defensive tackle.
The Seattle Seahawks sadly choose because they wanted Michael Penix.
I honestly thought maybe they might be able to take Penix. Minnesota just traded up. Are we that far behind?
Minnesota just traded up.
Fraser's doing a terrible job as they
Owner
make
wants
their way
it
to the
before
NHL.
he dies.
Desperation insurance policy.
Arthur Blank,
Oh, that's
the Home
funny.
Depot.
That is very funny.
Yeah, well, he's.
What do you think
know,
about this one?
I think it's remarkably similar, but doesn't have the sweetness. It just has the coffee.
Yeah, I got a little bonus coffee in there.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of sweet in the middle. I think I like, as much as I love coffee, as do you.
Yeah.
I think I like the other one better.
Just because it has more.
Or a
It has
combination.
this,
Or like you
yeah.
Unfortunately, we drank the other one. I could easily see if you did a 50-50 of these, I always would love coffee being brought into some chocolate.
But like you said, kind of the chocolate.
I thought he already
stouts.
died. Arthur blanked.
The chocolate stouts sort of bring that coffee note in anyways.
Uh-huh.
And then it added that extra depth. So I think that's probably
true.
where I'm going
Yeah,
with
because
that.
the coffee was already when
Yeah.
we tried that one, we also.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. The Vikings did trade up. We are a little behind, probably. Like I said, not only because of the delay on stream here, but also just in general.
And we're
So
farther away from Detroit maybe than some of you are.
That could be.
Oh, wait, no, is that how
That
it
could
works?
be. I don't think that's
okay.
actually how it works.
All right.
Arthur blanks checks.
Yeah, Atlanta's so scarred from the Super. Yeah, see, of course, the Patriots fan's going to bring that up.
That's accurate, though.
It is true.
28-3.
That was brutal. Big 12 defensive lineman.
So waiting
of
to see
the
if the
year.
Steelers take Mims or they take a risk and take Mims. Oh, you mentioned that was Floggin's joke earlier in the week.
Wait, what?
Trade happened so fast they could not update the graphic. Yeah, I was kind of shocked there. So Vikings traded up from 23. What did I miss?
I'm just looking at Baker's comment.
Oh.
What is that reference?
Oh, just referencing that she's estranged from both of her sisters.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
All right, now they're picking up. We already got the Vikings pick right here.
The Vikings.
There's
pick.
oh, okay. Is that return? Okay. So finally got Dallas Turner coming off. 23-17 gave a fifth this year.
The Jaguars have traded the 17th pick to the Minnesota Vikings.
Well, the Jaguars traded. Interesting. They're like, all the wide receivers are going, screw it.
For NFL draft, the Minnesota Vikings select Dallas Turner, linebacker, Alabama.
So you take Dallas Turner.
Nick
and you-
Saban's like, yeah.
you have Dallas Turner, and then you have, basically cost a fifth to move up 6 spots. So you had a fifth round, and then,
Yeah.
you gave them their 23, and then, fifth round. Yeah, that's not too bad. Oh, a couple futures. Oh, did I miss out on that? With the 19th pick, the Vikings select a rowboat. That would only be if, what was it? What was the Randall? No, not Randall. Who's the Vikings quarterback? They had all the boat. They had the whole boat incident. Dante
Was
Culpepper.
that Dante Culpepper?
Dante Culpepper.
Yeah. Someday we'll
Cost a
find
fifth,
it.
third, and fourth next year. So a fifth this year, a third and fourth next year. Oof. The pleasure boat. Yeah, exactly. The pleasure boat. That man fell.
So then what, is it next week that the schedules come out, or when does that happen, when they actually finalize?
I think that's in
Because the
May.
Bears are coming to Arizona.
Bears are coming to Arizona. I want to do that. And then obviously we've talked about actually going to Chicago. So all of those things are kind of on the table right now. If we don't for some reason go to Chicago, I would definitely go to the Cardinals game, like no matter what. So
Yeah,
we'll have to map that
Pog and I
out.
have talked about actually going to maybe a couple games this year. So
Couple
that would,
Bears
that would be
games?
one of a couple of not Bears games.
I was like,
A couple
wow.
of Cardinals games. No, a couple of football games.
Are you already
Might as
going
well.
to another one this year?
Not yet.
Oh,
No,
okay.
we haven't bought anything yet, but
You're going to
We
another
talked about
Diamondback
going.
State game though, right? Is that what it is?
yeah, we'll go. That's at the end of July.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, see the juggernaut Oakland
Cincinnati
Athletics.
better take O-line. I hope Cincinnati takes O-line. That would be crazy if they didn't. McCarthy and Turner to Minnesota is not a bad from what they gave up to get
JJ
Turner.
to
Yeah, that's
JJ.
not too bad, Floggin. Sure, they'll draft a corner and say, this could be the corner. Could be the corner finally. I think Rome was the best wide receiver in the draft, and now he gets to sit behind DJ Moore and Keenan Allen. It seems like a win for Chicago. I am very excited for that. Like, I think that is perfect. Like I said, that is a very big 2 and 3 wide receiver sets.
What did the Bears give up to get Keenan Allen? Was it draft pick this year?
No, second round pick. Or no, was it second? No, it was. I think it was a second this year.
Okay.
I think that's why I wanted, because we had more and more second. We didn't get it. Good night. Need to get some rest. 5 a.m. We'll be here soon.
Oh my gosh,
I
5
bet
a.m. does
Planty.
come. That's when I will be waking up as well. So have a good evening, Planty.
Chump change for Keenan. Yeah, like I hope we sign Keenan at least like a 2 or 3 year deal or something.
I just hope he doesn't have too many. It's one of those things. He's caught like so many balls, and he's had some injuries, but I just hope that he's able to hang on. Oh, thank you very much. Good to have you in. Get some rest. 5 a.m. does roll around awfully early.
Yeah, definitely get some rest. Yeah, Planty's actually going on a little trip. They are driving to Michigan.
His hands might be worn out.
His hands might be worn.
Yeah.
I can't catch anymore. They're tired.
Oh,
they're tired.
NFC North may be the best. Well,
maybe vets will be good for Caleb. I definitely like that we already have 2 vets and then someone else that he is already kind of familiar with. Michigan, that's right. Planty's going to Michigan.
Oh, okay.
Going for some hockey tournament stuff, and then they're driving back literally on Saturday. And I always find it fascinating. He was talking about that they actually drive through Canada because it's faster. It was interesting because they're in New York kind of area, like I said, and so they drive it. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. Crossing over the border and like you make it quicker to go. Like, yeah, that's interesting. Hope they sign Allen to a 2-year deal for a bunch. I hope not a bunch of money. I would like to see like at least a 1 or 2 year extension, but who knows? Pick is in.
You got the Packers with Jordan Love. They had a great year.
I know all the draft picks the Packers have done right here too. It's been like it's absolutely amazing what they're doing in the first round. In the U.S. is about 10 hours through Canada. Yeah, that's what he was talking. Yeah, like if you go through Canada for the way they're going.
So do you need a passport for that though? You have to.
I think so. Right.
That's interesting.
Planty, is that what you're saying? Yeah. Now I've looped you into more conversation. I'm sorry, Planty. Go to bed.
Yeah, go to bed. 5 a.m. rolls
Answer
around
that
early.
last question and go to bed.
Enhanced license.
Oh,
hey, do you have an enhanced license?
That's the name of Planty's sex tape. Enhanced license.
License for enhancement.
I got a license for enhancement. It's not even a
Hey,
multi-year deal. It'll be a waste of money.
Need to have an enhanced license.
I would like to have him for at least another year. I don't know how that works, but
sure.
I also get nervous, so I take both. I've got everything. It's like you get to the border and just like throwing stuff at the border agent. Like, yeah, I could see that. Been spoiled like me for ages as a Steeler fan. Yeah, like also Frosty has not won championships with star quarterbacks for years. Bye. Good night, Planty.
Bye.
Good night. All right. Bengals pick and then maybe start calling it or something.
I think that sounds good.
Yeah.
We made it through what? We'll have made it through.
I honestly thought we would make it through more. Like
18?
I cannot believe how slow some of this got, to be honest.
Especially like the early stuff where it was a
like
given.
This is the longest. I mean, we're coming up on close to 3 hours, like in 20 minutes away from being 3 hours. It's our longest podcast we've ever done.
Oh yeah, that we've been on. Yeah.
Yeah, we've been on longer than that. We win 1.33 for Hall of Fame quarterback. Frosty, that is accurate. Love that.
How many beers in a couple hours does it take you?
How many beers in a couple hours did it take you pros to be a buzzing?
So this has been, we started what, at 4:30?
Started at 4:30.
We split 5?
We split 5 beers.
Yeah. So,
that's not that bad. Like
No,
honestly,
we're good.
these I don't think were that. I honestly didn't look.
Especially
the
the first one with
last week.
4.7.
First one was light. We had a 7. The IPA was at 7%. I
Yeah.
think that Gorp one was maybe 6%. I could
Yeah.
not find it. I don't think this one's probably that.
Yeah, no, we try to, especially since I have to drive, we make sure that we keep
Plenty
it
of
nice
water,
and
some
usually we'll
snacks.
do a non-alcoholic offering, but because of the draft day, we did not do that this time. But
I don't see it. It's probably got to say on their site. These are 10%. Last 2 we had.
Oh, okay.
But we split those, and there was only 12 ounces. So
That is correct.
yes, correct. All right, what are the Bengals going to pick? And then we'll wrap things up, talk a little bit about what are we going to do next week? Do you have any ideas, any thoughts?
Oh, man, I don't actually at the moment. I'm feeling, though, maybe...
We could finally do that.
Maybe some draft beer? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe some draft beer, perhaps. Maybe some draft beer. I talked about it the other week, but then we wound up doing the Heaven Hill. I've got that other whiskey that has the coffee oak stave in there.
Oh, yeah.
So we could do that. I have not had that yet. That is the rye, and it's a little bit higher proof, so we could do that. I'm trying to think of what else we had talked about recently.
I could bring, I could probably wrestle up a white wine since it's warm now in Arizona.
Oh, okay.
Could do something like that.
That's true. It is warm now here in
Maybe we're
Arizona.
getting back into our cocktails, too. That was a fun. I enjoyed the different cocktails we were mixing up. Oh, maybe we'll do a mixed drink. Who knows?
Oh, no, I didn't. Interesting. Went to someone that I thought was also doing a similar thing as us, and they were not. I saw a stat that in the 1974 NFL draft, there were only 6 Hall of Fame players drafted, and Pittsburgh drafted 5 of them. Wow. Holy shit, that is a stat and a half. Oh, Caleb isn't too much of a diva. Talent is there. Let's hope the ego does. See, so that is like the weird thing that has kind of like come out where people like try and do that. And honestly, I feel from everything I've seen, I think he is far from that, but I could be totally wrong. I've watched a ridiculous amount of interviews.
The Cincinnati Bengals select Amarius Mims, tackle, Georgia.
I am so sorry, Sam. I know you were saying you want, or no, Floggin was saying they wanted Mims or Mims. So you are not getting Mims. So now who are you getting? Did the smart thing good for them? Yes, definitely good for them. Yeah, that's exactly what they should be doing. Let's
Time you got drunk with Anais Nin. Oh, wait. Wrong thing.
something else. All right. Well, that is where we are going to end our draft coverage because I don't think there's going to be any money or trades. I don't think there's going to be anything exciting. I say that, and you guys can point to this video tomorrow that I was absolutely inaccurate with that. But yeah, it has been absolutely fantastic. This is everything I had hoped it would be. I think we will definitely do this again next year. This was super fun. Even though the Bears probably won't be picking till like, I don't know, maybe 31 or 32 next year. So, be a little bit later to wait for that one for sure.
Maybe After that Super Bowl win, yeah. Well, it's all right.
Yeah, we'll just start the podcast later there. Well, then, guys, cheers. Thank you for coming in. Yes. I appreciate it, Lavardi. That was super nice. We
appreciate that. That was awesome.
That is super, super cool to have you in. I'll be back on again tomorrow, 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 o'clock Eastern. You will see him again next week, like I said, as we figure out some things to have. If you guys ever have suggestions for beverages we should be having, drinks, mixed drinks, like any of that kind of stuff, please send them our way. Like I said, you can either talk to me about them in chat during the week. Send me a DM. They're open on all of our social media things, whether it is YouTube or Twitter or any of the things. There's the merch. There's that. I'm going to hit all the buttons right there. Follow all those links. It would be greatly appreciated.
If you want one of these shirts, go to the merch store.
Go to the merch store if you want one of those. Yeah, I actually need to get a different version of that because the one I have green screens out because it's a green one.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, so I need to get one of an actual color that I can wear on stream because I like that shirt quite a bit. All right, we're going to pass you guys on to Next Gen Evo. We're going to go say hi to Jen. She is playing some Destiny, knocking out some things and stuff. She says that is not where the cool kids are hanging out. That is the stream title, but let's send her some cool kids, at least for a little bit. Go wish her well. I can't even tell what she's doing. Maybe she's doing solo Grandmaster Nightfall things and stuff. That could be what she's doing. I don't know. I'll go find out. And I will see you guys tomorrow, and we will both see you next week if I can find the buttons. There it is.
Thank you, everybody. You're going to hear the music right now that we talked about before.
Yep.
Have a good evening. Thanks.